Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Popo here bringing guys a new video. We are back for part 2 of trying to get the Master Ball with a completely random, recruited team. This is the team, if you missed the last episode, this is the team that we have created. For this, we can change anything except for the Pokemon. So if we want different moves on Mamoswine, we can surely do that. If we don't want Charizard to be Mega Charizard anymore, we can do that as well. But yeah, we can't change the Pokemon at all, so we are stuck with these 6 Pokemon. Now, did I do the best time here? No. But I think we got some pretty decent coverage. And I feel okay about the team and our ability to make it to Master Ball. Now, this video will probably be cut because I'm going to be doing this over, a couple of days. So I'm just starting it now. This first game at the very least will be live. I will be commentating all the games, so we'll see how exhausting that is for me too. And we'll try to get there. But I will take breaks and stuff, so we'll kind of see as the time goes on. So we won our first 2 games yesterday, presumably against the bots, but you never know. Maybe those are real people, and they got feelings, and we don't want to call them bots, of course. We want to support anybody who's getting the VGC. If you are a new player, make sure you guys watch some of the, how-to videos that I have, and kind of just watch other YouTubers and stuff, too. This does not look like a bot team. I don't really think any of these Pokemon are on any of the bot teams, but I think Lopunny is actually pretty decent here. It can pressure basically everything on their team, which is really, really nice. I like that. I also do like Mamoswine. It's just whether or not we want to lead with Mamoswine is the question. What do we have on Zoroark? Will-O-Wisp. Oops. I always forget how to get rid of that thing, and it annoys me that's there because it's not permanently there. I always forget how to get rid of it. Okay. Lopunny for sure. Is it just Lopunny, Basculegion, Mamoswine? Mamoswine, Lamora? I'm not really confident about this, but we'll go for this. They locked in really early, so they're pretty confident going into this match. We'll see how this goes. There's probably a lot of Smurfs down here. We got the same hairstyle, different color. I just changed the hairstyle so I can get the thing where it says you get points for doing that. But they didn't give it to me for changing the hairstyle, so there you go. Alright, so we just pressure Charizard straight up, right? We just fake out Chandelure, and we wave crash into Charizard. Quick Claw Charizard. Are you kidding? Okay. He's gonna get to attack first. Alright, well, that's Pokeball tier. Here we go. Sometimes it do be crazy down here. For whatever reason. And we see Flamethrower. We do live that. Hopefully no burn. Okay, it's not Scarfed Chandelure, which is good to know. And we do get the Charizard, which this would have been a no damage turn. But unfortunately, we did get damaged. But we are still in a very, very good position. Of course, we were able to do that because Lopunny does have a I'm gonna protect here. I want to see what the Aegislash is gonna go for. No, do I even? I just rip close combat. No, yeah, I just rip close combat and wave crash into Chandelure. We know we're faster than Chandelure. They do not go for the King Shield. I was a little bit worried. King Shield did get nerfed though, so that's pretty cool. It's only -1 stage. It used to be 2 stages of attack, which is crazy back in the day. One of the best mons of all time, by the way. I love Aegislash. Like, its design is so cool. The shiny, one of the best shinies of all time. So, like, really, really big fan of that Pokemon. Yeah, Greninja is the last one, and yeah, Lopunny should be able to take Greninja. To be safe, I am going to go out to Glamora, and I will Wave Crash here. The reason why I'm doing this is because of Water Shuriken will knock us out. I don't want to get knocked out by Water Shuriken, and I'd rather get damage onto this Greninja here, and let it change its typing. Because if it goes Water Shuriken, then we know it's going to just be a straight-up Water type. And we'll be able to fake out and do whatever we need to do. But we'll go Wave Crash. This should do... Oh, it does over 50%. So yeah, it should just be GG because we are faster than it. It's not max speed because I think max speed might even outspeed us. But they go for Grass Knot, which now they just straight up lose. They do get the knockout on Basculegion, but they can't one-shot Glamora because Glamora does have that Focus Sash. And we can go back out with the Lopunny. I guess we could have just close combated. I need to know my speed tiers here because I do not actually know the speed tier of Lopunny versus Greninja. So that's definitely something I need to learn. I'm not going to be able to do that right now, but yeah, it'll be something I look up after. I was going to do it now, but I don't have a tab open, and I think it'll open in front of the game. I don't want to do that because so I will just wait. So we do get the first victory there. Feeling pretty good going into our next game, in our first game in Pokeball 3. You know, because we don't have that boost because this is a brand new account. We'll probably do a couple of games here, and I'll probably take a little bit of a break and then come back and do more. And just try not to push myself too much if I get frustrated, because this is quite a challenge, and our team isn't the greatest of all time. So as we do move up the tiers, it is going to become slightly more difficult progressing. I do think Lopunny plus Basculegion is really good here again. They locked in very quick. I do think they are very good here. I then think we want Mamoswine. And yeah, I think it's Glamora again. Is it even Mamoswine? It might be Zoroark, actually. I think it's Zoroark, Glamora. And then we can have Zoroark come in as Glamora, and then they go for, you know, whatever. But it's Zoroark. Surprise! You know? Yeah, they locked in very, very quick. This is a not pro tip. I don't want to call it a pro tip because I'm not a pro. But this is a tip. Don't lock in too fast. If you feel like you're going too fast, slow down. If you feel like you're going too slow, you probably also want to just slow down. All right, so this is about what I expected here. And we're just going to go for the triple axle. And I think that will go for... Flip turn, break a Focus Sash on Whimsicott. I mean, if we hit the triple axle, we always knock out. I'm not sure how I feel about this play because I think maybe the play was just fake out Garchomp, but I don't want to be encored either. They don't go... Okay. They don't actually go for Tailwind. So we're going to go out to Zoroark, which is going to come out as Glamora. We do hit the triple axle. Okay. As long as we hit... Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we get Garchomp on turn 1, which is our biggest threat. We're going to lose Lopunny here, it looks like, to Moonblast. But I think that's probably fine, right? It's Dazzling, so that should still knock us out. No, it doesn't. Okay. It does break Zoroark, though, so they will know. I guess I could have just went into Glamora. The reason why I didn't want to go into Glamora is because if we did miss or they protected and tailwinded, then we just have Glamora stuck on the field and it feels pretty bad. I think what I want to do is just triple Axle into Whimsicott and just Hyper Voice. Oh, they're not even... Okay. So we just get Whimsicott here, and Molga is pretty fast. I don't know if it's faster. This is another one. I don't know the speed tier here. Is it faster than Zoroark? Zoroark. No. And Emolga takes about a bazillion damage. It does go for acrobatics. Presumably no item on it then. Not setting up Tailwind there was a really interesting choice. And I think we just go out to Basculegion. Charizard is the last one. So we are going to just Wave Crash and Hyper Voice, because we already know that Zoroark is faster than Emolga. And it should be faster than Charizard, so yeah, this is just a knocked out Charizard. Wave Crash is enough, I believe. Oh, we're Jolly, so it's probably not enough in the sun. But if we could just get rid of Emolga, we just kind of win anyway, so... Oh, no, it's still a knockout. Unless that was a crit. Nope, no crit, so... Not bad, not bad. We take those, that's for sure. And there's the Hyper Voice, and we go into Pokeball tier number 2. So like I said, I'm going to take a little bit of a breather here, and then continue the games. Kind of look over my team just to make sure these are the sets I kind of want to push forward for. Right now, they feel pretty decently good. We don't have the best matchup into Garchomp, so like I think we need the triple Axle because it's one of the things I'm kind of questioning. But yeah, I'll be right back. Well, you guys won't know. All right, we are back. I didn't change anything. I did change one of our missions because it was use Dark type moves, but we don't have any, so I changed it to using a Water type move, which we have been using a lot of. So I think it's just a little bit better for us here. Yeah, this team, I'm just not sure how strong it's going to be later on. It just seems like it has like diminishing returns on it, but Lopunny seems excellent here. It hits every single one of these Pokemon for super effective. So we're definitely going to bring that. I think that we might bring Zoroark here. They don't have a way to set Trick Room, and they have a lot of slow Pokemon. And we have Will-O-Wisp, and they have all physical attackers, so I think Zoroark is a good option. I also think that Basculegion is a good option, and Mamoswine. And I think we want to come out as Basculegion. So let's do that instead of Mamoswine. I think we want to save Mamoswine as a surprise at the end. But if we have Basculegion out there now and they go for, I guess they don't have anything to go for there. No, we'll come out as Mamoswine, just in case. Yeah, I think this is just slightly better. Because we need to get rid of the King Gambit, right? That's our biggest threat. So if we go and get ourselves Sucker Punched, that's a bad time, right? So we gotta make sure that we're not getting Sucker Punched. All right, Rhyperior Snorlax. Okay, this is fantastic. Especially because they're gonna think this. Oh my God, Mamoswine is so big, dude. He's ginormous. All right, I'm just gonna fake out Snorlax here, and we're gonna Will-O-Wisp Rhyperior. The reason why we're doing this and not just going out straight attacks, is we can be baited into Protect. We can, you know, just not get the knockout on one of these Pokemon, like Snorlax. Oh my lord. Why'd that do so much? What the heck? Alright, and we do get the burn. So this might be Rock Slide, which is my hope. Rock Blast. Okay. Interesting. But we are Zoroark, so it's not super effective. Yeah. Okay. That is fine. Now we're just gonna go for the close combat. Do we close combat? What do we have in the back? Okay. Yeah, I think we close combat Snorlax, and then we just go for the Shadow Ball into Rhyperior. I kind of want a Hyper Voice, but I think this will be enough with how much Fake Out did. I'm pretty sure Snorlax is going to just go down from that. Critical hit, I guess, helps. Who knows? I don't know what attack they're going to do here, but even at -1, I don't think they can knock out Low Punny. Even if it's maybe High Horsepower does it. I'm not too sure. The Special Defense drop doesn't really matter. It is Citrus Berry. So, yeah. Okay, it's just Earthquake. We should survive this. We do. Okay. Now we can bring out Mamoswine. Alright, Absol, okay. I don't think Sucker Punch knocks out Low Punny. So I'm just gonna rip Close Combat and High Horsepower into Rhyperior. I do have Ice Shards, so if they do live and they knock out Low Punny with Play Rough, I'll be able to just lock into that, or if they're Focus Sash, they're not. Okay. So this should just be a double knockout as long as we hit. As long as we hit this High Horsepower here. Do hit. Wow, it actually just survived. Does Rock Blast get us, though? Oh, they just go Earthquake. Is that enough for Low Punny now? It is. Unfortunate. Unlucky. But yeah, what's their last Pokemon, right? King Gambit? Like, if it's King Gambit, we should still just win this now. We can just lock into Aqua Jet and High Horsepower. And that should just do enough damage, or just a bit of damage towards being a knockout. And if they go Sucker Punch, then they just lose. So that's kind of where we want to be. Because I can just go Aqua Jet, Ice Shard, so they can't Sucker Punch Mamoswine. See what they got. I thought that would knock out the Rhyperior, so, you know, the Rhyperior living there was actually pretty impressive. Oh, I forgot to check the speed stat of Greninja. I think it's 136, right? And it's 134 for what's his face? Okay, it's Dragonite is the last one. All right, we go Last Respects, and we go for Ice Shard, because we can't hit it with anything else anyways. This is why we got Ice Shard, and we'll be faster than Dragonite, and it's Mega Dragonite. So we're just going to break the multi-scale, do some actually pretty decent damage, I imagine, probably around 30, 20, 30, but then Last Respect should just get the knockout. Oh, 35. Okay, I was a little bit off, but you know. But yeah, we'll bop them. Bop. And down goes Dragonites, and we remain undefeated here. Let me just check speed stats of Greninja versus I'll take a break and go do it. How about that? That way I can get up my damage calc anyway. So, all right, we are undefeated. I will be right back. Okay, we are back. Greninja's 142. I also made Low Punny into my damage calc so I can make sure I'm doing damage for it, because this is the first time using it, whereas these other Pokemon I've used quite a bit, or at least a little bit. especially Basket Legion. I've used quite a bit. This is Perish Trap. Are they gonna just go straight up for the Perish Trap? I think we always go low punny. Is it low punny just Zoroark, I think? And we need Basket Legion in the back, so we'll definitely be bringing that. What's the other Pokemon, though? Is it going to be Mamoswine and Basket Legion? I think. Man, people lock in so fast at this level. Jeez. Once again, slow down, boys. Just slow down. Yeah. I think this is the right play. It'll come in looking like Basket Legion. They'll know they can't fake it out. But we can fake out into their Gengar and just go for a Shadow Ball or whatever we need to do. It's Garchomp and Incineroar. Okay. That is fine. I'm just going to fake out Incin. We're going to Will-O-Wisp a Garchomp. I wasn't fully expecting this lead, but I don't think it's terrible for us, especially if we get this burn off. Good damage. Man, those fake outs just do a lot of damage. Oh, we missed. Okay, it's Sword Dance. Okay, that's fine. Triple Axle knocks it out anyway, even at -1. We just gotta make sure that we hit. Then what's he gonna do? Do we just protect? I think we just Hyper Voice. Okay. Dragonite. Alright, we bake multi-scale on Dragonite. That's great. It's not even Citrus Berry, so yeah. Garchomp is down. We also pressure this Dragonite now. Even at -2. A decent damage. Break its multi-scale. If it decides to go for the Mega. I do think we switch, though. I think I just... Because this is probably going to be Incin again. And then I think I'll just go for the Will-O-Wisp. But if it is Gengar, I might just go for the Shadow Ball. Just rip Shadow Ball right into Gengar. It is Incineroar. But I think I will switch. Oh yeah, we're Scrappy. Right. In that case, I think we just stay in. Yeah. I think we just protect Lopunny, and we go for a Will-O-Wisp into Dragonite. It is Mega Dragonite. Not hitting the Garchomp was inconsequential, luckily. Because you never know. Never know. Yep, this fake out. Do hit the Will-O-Wisp this time. Could have went for Hyper Voice too, but I think just in case this was like physical Dragonite and they wanted to go for extreme speed stuff. And they go Ice Beam, which is not going to do anything. Yeah, and I was going to just close combat Incineroar now in Hyper Voice. Okay, great win. We were set up for the Perish Trap, but we had the perfect stuff. They got greedy going for the Sword Dance. So, yeah, we were able to take advantage of that. Because if we were Basket Legion, we could have just went for Wave Crash, right? And just, like, did a ton of damage as well. So, it's there was, like, really no advantage for them to go Sword Dance. Yeah, I forgot you gotta go through these cutscenes. We got the Great Trainer. So, let's just grab all of our monies here. Zoroark putting in some work there. Felt pretty good. 5K. Yo, that's great. Let's go. We're back to 12K after building this team, which is good because when Regulation MB drops next week, I won't be doing this next week, but I hope to do it sometime within the first few weeks of MB dropping. So we'll see. I will be doing the free-to-play to master rank, though, with Regulation MB. Lopunny just seems really, really good in these lower tiers. It just seems so strong. And then what do we go for? I really like the Lopunny. I kinda like Glamora. Yeah, I think it's Lopunny, Glamora, Basculegion, and Mamoswine at the end. Our biggest threat here is going to be Pangoro, which I'm tempted to bring Zoroark just to deal with Pangoro, but I think it gets Sucker Punch. But I just see them going with Mega Aggron. I don't think they go with any other Mega here, so we just have so much pressure onto Mega Aggron with this. I mean, Shadow Ball would have been good too. We just got to make sure that if they are Mega Aggron, that we don't lose Glamora early, because we want to get those Earth powers off. So Sneasler and Armarouge. That is fine. Because we are actually faster than Sneasler. And we can go for Power Gem into Armarouge. They might set up Trick Room, which is a little bit of a fear I have here. But I think we can work through it. We just have to position well. And I think I have that ability, so. Helping Hand. Whoa, I've never seen that. Alright, well, it's Zoroark. So they get Sneasler in the back. That's not too bad for us, actually. And that, yeah, that's just a knockout. Alright, that's fantastic. Love that. They're gonna bring out... Oh, Dragonite. Oh, okay. Do I care about Zoroark, actually? No, not really. I should just triple axle here, and I should just go for Power Gem into Dragonite as well. Yeah, it's just not even Mega. Alright, yeah, that's just GG, because they only have Sneasler in the back. So they can never win now. And this Shadow Ball into Glamora. Yeah, no. I ain't gonna do it for you. Special defense drop, but you know, that is what it is. The Zoroark's gone anyway. Now, do we reposition? Oh, I forgot to change Glamora. I did this in the last video, and I forgot. I was actually going to put an annotation. I forgot to put Spiky Shield on, and I actually just have Protect, which is kind of hilarious. All right, we go out to this, and we just go for the Earth Power. I would go for the Spiky Shield, but I don't have it. I wasn't thinking when I was building the team. Like, I wasn't thinking about Spiky Shield. I'm sure I get a comment. How come you didn't put Spiky Shield? And once again, I forgot to put an annotation, which I was going to do. Yep, there's Close Combat. Perfect. That's exactly what we assumed was going to happen. And we get off the Earth Power. And now we can just Aqua Jet to get the knockout and preserve all of our information so they don't know which set we are. Nice. So yeah, I will go and, and change that after this battle. Because Spiky Shield is I mean, I never Spiky Shield here because they always are trying to get rid of Lopunny, right? But I never go for the Spiky Shield, but I need the Spiky Shield just for situations where it's like Sneasler comes in. All right. Oh, win 3 rank battles without the team fainting. Nice. So let me go change that, and I will be right back. Okay, I took a little bit of a break. Took a breather, you know. Just relax a little bit. But we are back. Into you guys. It'll be seamless, right? It'll be seamless. But to me, it was like 10 minutes. But we got Spiky Shield now. So no more complaining to anybody, because I imagine people are gonna be like, bro, he didn't even put it on yet. Like, what the heck is bro doing? Is this his first time playing the game? Yes. Yes, this is it. This is my first time. Alright. This is a bad matchup for us, I think. But I still do think low punny is very, very good here. It can fake out everything on their team. It puts a pressure on everything besides Gengar. So we need something that can pressure Gengar. It potentially can't be faked out, and that's going to be Zoroark. And then we want to be able to pressure Charizard at the end, right? So I think we want to come in as Glamora. Yeah, because we go Basculegion, and then we have Glamora on the back, and Zoroark will come out as Glamora, because they're unlikely to try to fake out into that, but we can fake it out anyways, and then we can Shadow Ball the Gengar if they go with that. If they don't, we can Will-O-Wisp stuff too, so we got a couple of avenues of play here. Whimsicott Kangaskhan is the play for them. Okay. Now, if this was actually Glamora, like, this is fantastic. Like, this is 10 out of 10, basically. I'm just going to fake out Kangaskhan here, and I will Will-O-Wisp it as well. I know we're risking Encore, but I think we can make a play around Encore anyway. By actually just going out to Glamora. Okay, they don't even go for the Mega. We do a lot of damage. We could have just KO'd it, honestly. They do set up Tailwind. We can hit this Will-O-Wisp. We do hit Will-O-Wisp. Nice. So that's great for us. It is Leftovers Kang. Okay. And now we just go out with actual Glamora, and we can just Hyper Voice. Just get damage on both of these Pokemon, slowly whittle away their Tailwind, and then we can get the knockout on Whimsicott, potentially on that last turn of Tailwind. Which one's Glamora? Alright, they go Drain Punch, yeah, into the Glamora. Hungry, bro. Glamora said, "Oh, hungry, bro." All right, so we get Toxic Spikes down, which is great. Get the Hyper Voice off. It does a ton of damage, actually. We can get the double knockout here, which is fantastic. Let me see. I'm trying to think, because I think that they might go for. It's 2 turns left of Tailwind. I think that they're going to Drain Punch Zoroark. So what I think I do is I actually just Sludge Bomb into Whimsicott and go for Protect. They might just double that slot, honestly. Yeah, I think they're just doubling that slot. Which then we can just switch out into Basculegion. Because then they can't Drain Punch, and then we can knock out Kang, or we can just do damage into whatever comes in here. And preserve our Zoroark for later. Looks like their Mega might be Charizard. Which is great for us. We'll one-shot it. Let's see, what do they got here? It's Garchomp, okay. Garchomp's gonna get poisoned. Huh. I always go for Spiky Shield. Spiky Shield switching to Basculegion. Yeah, I still think this is the best play because this is most likely going to be Earthquake, switch to Charizard. Yep. Great. Fantastic. And now we pressure into a Charizard. We get the Spiky Shield off. We go for Wave Crash into either one of these. Didn't do too much. I guess I could have just Will-O-Wisp too. Ooh. It does 50%. That's actually really bad. The question is it's Scarfed, right? That's what we need to know. Oh, I couldn't have Will-O-Wisped it actually there. I'm just dumb. Trying to think of what the best play here is, because they're just gonna Earthquake again. Yeah, I think this is actually bad. How could I have played around this? I guess not bringing in Basculegion was the play. Just letting Zoroark go down. Oh, we're actually faster. And we do get Charizard. Nice. That should just be GG then, even with the double knockout here. Because Kang's burned. It's not doing much damage. Garchomp is slowly passing away. What I can do, the play is actually just fake out Garchomp and Hyper Voice. Force them to fake out. And get damage onto Garchomp. So we can just close combat instead of going for... what's it called? They could Drain Punch here, which is something that could happen. And I wouldn't like if it did. But I think they need to go for Fake Out. So we'll see if they do. Yep, they do. They go for the Fake Out. Okay, perfect. Let's see who's faster. Okay, Zoroark is faster. So now the play is just Protect. Double Protect. Protect. And then it's Close Combat, Kangaskhan, and Hyper Voice. The reason why we double Protect is because we want that poison to just tick away a little bit more on the Garchomp. And if he goes for Earthquake here into our double Protect, then yeah, he's just in bad times. But it's probably just going to be Dragon Claw. We'll see. Oh, Garchomp protects. Beautiful. And Drain Punch. Yep. Oh, into low punning even. Now we just Shadow Ball Garchomp instead, just in case he protects Kang. Shadow Ball will be enough. And we just close combat into Kang. We know we're faster than the Garchomp. And yeah, another victory. These matches are getting a little bit more difficult though. I'll be completely honest with you. They are getting a little bit more difficult as we climb up the ladder, but still definitely accessible to us. We're still doing pretty good. Still feeling solid. Here comes that Shadow Ball. Bop. And Garchomp goes down. All right, nice. Systematic even. Defeated Connor. Sorry, Connor. It had to be done. Had to be done. Climbing, climbing, climbing. Is anything on the team feeling a little underwhelming so far? Charizard? Charizard is for sure. I brought it to the one game against the bot, right? Haven't brought it since. Okay. Well, here's one where Charizard can actually do something. But is it better than Lopunny? That's the question, right? Lopunny is just better, I think. What doesn't Lopunny do here that Charizard does? It hits Mega Scizor, okay? I think we lead Zoroark. And I think that we lead... People love leading Zoroark, right? So how can we take advantage of that? I kind of want to just bring... I think it's just Lopunny. I don't think it's Charizard. I think we bring Charizard in the back, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. I think it's just Charizard in the back, non-Mega. Because what else do we bring here? Right? It's these two. It's Glamora. And then it's Charizard. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think this is what we want to bring. So Zoroark will come out looking like Charizard, which might force them into some more unorthodox plays where we'll just be able to take advantage of them. I want to see how much... Yeah, there's Scizor. If we just brought it, by the way. Close Combat does 50%. I think we just fake out Meowscarada and we Will-O-Wisp into Scizor. Just to burn it. We can beat it with Charizard later. I want to break a Focus Sash on Meowscarada here. This should do like, yeah, 30%. Scizor used Bitter Malice, but that does not work. And we missed the Will-O-Wisp, but that's okay. Because now we see what it is in reality. Therefore, we can just go for Close Combat here. And we can Will-O-Wisp into Meowscarada instead. And we'll get rid of Zoroark, which once again, people love. Oh, if we hit that Will-O-Wisp, boys. If we just hit the Will-O-Wisp, we would have knocked out Scizor. That's really frustrating. Okay. That's so frustrating. We're also speed tied, so they're max speed. But we do get the burn off here onto Meowscarada, really limiting its damage now. Psychic. Oh, they Psychic into Zoroark. Okay, I thought... Okay. That's fine with me. And Thunder Punch. Okay. But with the burn, we definitely live. Yeah, that doesn't really do much. Alright. I'm going to Triple Axle, and this could be pretty risky. I think it's Triple Axle. And just Hyper Voice. Okay, we don't miss. The reason why I went Triple Axle is we don't want to lower our defense anymore. Just in case. And we do get the Meowscarada. Okay. So we know they have Scizor in the back. So we're going to go for a Will-O-Wisp on Scizor. And switch out into... Do we switch? It's Vaporeon. Okay. Don't know what Vaporeon's looking like out here, boys. Close Combat does a significant amount of damage, though. So I'm just going to go for that. And we're going to just Will-O-Wisp into into Scizor. If I had Helping Hand, it would be almost a guarantee. I mean, they got to be max HP, though, right? So we're probably going to do like 70%. Which is still a 2-shot. Will they just No, they don't. Okay. So they're going to let us burn them. Yeah, it does exactly 70. Well, 60. 71, I mean. Okay, we do get the Will-O-Wisp off. That's great. Because now Charizard should be able to win this end game. They go Brick Break. That's great. Oh, we don't even go down because of the burn, even though we're -2? They do double it, though. Probably smart. Probably smart. Right? Yeah, it's always Glamora. Yeah, if we would have just led Charizard, I think we were in actually a very good position. But this is fine. We Sludge Bomb here, and we go for a Shadow Ball into Scizor. That way, if they do go for, yeah, Bullet Punch and stuff, at least we get damage. Oh, it doesn't even knock out. What is the set? Because there's no way that shouldn't knock out, right? And the Sludge Bomb should be a knockout. Yeah. So that should just be GG now. Once again, we got the Charizard in the back, and the Scizor's just not doing any damage. Power Gem. Shadow Ball. Call it a day. Nice. Yeah, I don't hate that one. They Bullet Punch into here, but that's not even going to do 50%, despite it being super effective. That Will-O-Wisp coming in clutch, honestly. At the end of the day, I think all we needed to do was get rid of the Vaporeon, and we had it with Charizard, so... Yeah, I wasn't super worried. But yeah, that was a nice one, so... Yeah, we'll take a little bit of a break after that one. Let's see where we are. That should be Great Ball 2. Almost Great Ball 1. Maybe it'll push us past Great Ball 2? No, not even halfway, bro. Come on, we're on a 9er, bro. All right, we'll be back, though. All right, we are back. 9-0 so far. On our way up to Master Ball. Oop. Hopefully that didn't stop my recording or do anything crazy. Did it? I accidentally hit my keyboard. It looks like we're still good, so... All right. We're in Great Ball 2. We got Sean. Sean, I hope you're not hard stuck in Great Ball 2. But if you are, please be our sacrifice. All right. Lopunny seems extremely good here. I think Lopunny Glamora is actually the best play here. It puts pressure on basically every... Like, Lopunny hits every single one of their Pokemon except for 2 for super effective. And then Glamora hits, like, one of those Pokemon for super effective. Basculegion hits another one of those for super effective. So I think it's then Basculegion, and I think it's Zoroark and then Basculegion. But if we go for that, we could be in a bad position. Like, we just got to make sure we can beat Hydreigon, right? That's going to be the end goal here, is making sure Hydreigon does not get past our Lopunny being out. Because if it does, then that's bad. That's bad news. That's bad news all around. Yeah, but let's just go for it. I think they're going to go anti-Charizard stuff, which seems to be what people are doing. They're going anti-Charizard stuff, which we're taking advantage of with Lopunny, and we've been really lucky hitting our kicks. So we've been doing good with that. Okay. Interesting. I think it's Fake Out here and just Earth Power. If they want to Fake Out Glamora, they certainly can. Let me check thing. Basculegion, female. Oh, they have the same speed stat, but head. Voice. 214. So they do outspeed us if they are that. We will get the fake out onto Basculegion. We also can't be intimidated now. Yeah, because we're faster than him. That doesn't stop us because it's the same speed tier. So we just get a free Earth Power off into Sneasler. It's actually not going to be a knockout, but it does put us in a good position. I think we... It's 90, right? I think we just triple Axle. And we go for the spiky shields. Because I think this will be a water attack into this, and I need to preserve it, so... Oh. Okay, huh? Okay, they want Aqua Jet. I guess I could have just free attacked. Sure. I guess we'll just close combat it next turn. Yeah, that was just a free turn. I could have just taken advantage of there. We will protect. And yeah, we're in a pretty solid position here. I think we just Power Gem into the Basculegion. Its special defense isn't that great. This will probably be Fake Out into Low Punny. They might think because a lot of Low Punnies actually aren't running Protect, right? So they might think that we're one of them. And yep, it's just Fake Out there. And Aqua Jet into it as well, just trying to get the knockout, which is great for us. We just get a free Power Gem off into Basculegion. Yeah, I think we just close combat into Kang. Do we? Or is it switching the Basculegion? Do they ever Sucker Punch Low Punny? I'm not too sure. I think it's Earth Power, though. This time. Is that Power Gem? Okay. Okay! That's the Pokemon we need to knock out. Love this for us. Let's go. Alright, Earth Power was not the call, by the way. We did luck out a little bit. But they're going for... Oh, they're slower. So, yeah, we just get the knockout here. And now we just switch Low Punny out and then into Basculegion. And we just go for Power Gem. Or Sludge Bomb. We go for Sludge Bomb. And we Sludge Bomb. Gives us a bigger out is the reason why we do it this way. And we don't want to protect because if they just go for an attack and you know whatever. But oh, they have Earthquake. All right, sure. We do still get this off, so it's fine. That's really interesting. They have Earthquake. Because Earthquake doesn't get a double hit, by the way. If you use spread moves, it doesn't work with Kangaskhan. Alright, and now we could just Wave Crash and Spiky Shield. And then we just need to get... If we can ever just get Low Punny in again, we just win. Because we can just Fake Out and do whatever. They do have Sucker Punch. I don't know why they went with Earthquake. Really interesting choice. Yeah, we just go Low Punny. Fake Out. And Power Gem. We wanted to reset our boost, our not our boost, but our drops. That way Sucker Punch can't knock out. Yeah, but this is just... Oh my lord, okay, yeah. Like, what the heck? But yeah, there's the Power Gem. And we take down Kangaskhan. Gave us a little bit of trouble at the end there, but yeah, nothing they could really do. We still had Zoroark, which they could Sucker Punch, but we could just Will-O-Wisp into their Sucker Punch play. be in a pretty good position. So we're gonna make Great Ball 1. We'll probably go for Ultra Ball here, and then I will probably break until tomorrow. So that way I'm just not getting mentally exhausted here. This is one reason why I really wanted to do this challenge, is because I get really exhausted playing a lot of games. So I'm trying to kind of build up my endurance. And I know, like, playing for an hour, most people are like, whatever. But, like, yeah, it burns me out really quick. So I'm trying to build up that endurance. All right, we don't have a clean Trick Room kind of stopping here. So I think what we end up just doing is just going Basculegion plus Zoroark and just hoping for the best. I really, honestly, I think that is our play. Is just these two and just hope. Just hope everything. Because what can we learn Taunt here? I guess Zoroark can learn Taunt. We're going to have it come out as low punny. So I think that makes the most sense. If we can get past the Trick Room, though, I think we're doing okay. But it's whether or not we can get past that Trick Room. It's going to be very dependent here. So they're just going to protect Trick Room. Just fine. I'm actually happy that they went with that, right? Wave Crash. Hyper Voice. Just send it. Camerupt is going to Mega. I mean, if we just get a Hyper Voice in the Camerupt, I think we're doing okay too. At least it can't go for Eruption as readily. Yeah, it just protects. Let's just see how much this is going to do. Because we're Jolly, we're not Adamant. Yeah, no, not even close. Get the Hyper Voice. Oh, man. If we were just Jolly, we just get the knockout. I mean, Adamant there, we get the knockout there. Oh, that's so disappointing. Okay. Now, always Wave Crash here and protect. Yeah, I don't really see how we get through this. Our team is pretty weak to hard Trick Room. I'm thinking maybe we should just make Basculegion Jolly here. I mean, Adamant. I keep saying Jolly. I think we may make it Adamant. Dead. Thunderbolts? Okay, yeah, that's probably just GG's then. We do have Glamora though, so like, yeah, we're not down and out. Let me see. Returns, protect, Spiky Shield this turn, Hyper Voice, Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball, bup. I think we need to knock out Frigg, right? In order to have a chance. Yeah, I think we need to knock it out. I don't know that we can. Okay, maybe I could just attack with Glamora here. Because, yeah, we have Focus Sash. Is this just Heat Wave? No, it's Earthquake. Hold on, no, we're getting our we're getting the result we wanted here. But we could have just knocked out Farigiraf. Zoroark lived? Oh, because Earthquake. Yeah, true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because Earthquake. We're going to get a Hyper Voice. That's bad. I didn't want this Pokemon to live. Because then they bring in Torkoal. I did not want it to live. 2 turns of Trick Room left. I mean, we just Earth Power Torkoal and just protect. I mean, this is bad. This is really bad. We wanted Zoroark, wanted Zoroark to go down, but oh, okay. That's actually very good for us because now we don't lose. Oh, we win now, right? I don't think we can lose now because we have Focus Sash, and they can't Trick Room anymore. And we're gonna get Toxic Spikes up too, which is nice. But yeah, now we just protect and then double protect. This is the last turn of Trick Room, so we just Spiky Shield and we just go for protect. If we don't get it, we don't get it. It's not a big deal. Earth Power will always, or we just Power Gem into Torkoal. I don't know why I'm Earth Powering. Like, those are just throws. Zoroark doesn't get it, but it's fine. Just gonna be Heat Wave. Yeah, that can miss. This Torkoal is not minimum speed. This Camerupt is 29 or 30 or something. So this Torkoal is not minimum speed. Okay. Power Gem. No, it's never that, right? It's always Power Gem here. It's Earth Power there, because Power Gem, yeah. Oh no, it is. It's yeah, it's not very. It's regular, so. And it's always Fake Out into Torkoal, just in case Torkoal for some reason is Focus Sash. It's actually Sinistcha, who's gonna get poisoned. This should still knock out. Maybe it was just Fake Out into Camerupt and hit into Sinistcha. Actually, that switch was really good by them. Okay, there's the Protect. How much is this Fake Out going to do? 9. I don't think it goes down. It definitely doesn't now. Oh, but the poison. I mean, I just go for it again, right? Definitely close combat. But, like, what do they go for, right? They got, I guess, Heat Wave. I can't double protect, which would be a good play here. That was a really great switch by them. Yeah, it just lives. It just barely lives. Oh! Oh, yeah, but they didn't... Oh, it just lives that too? Yeah, well, GG. Unless they miss Heat Waves. Lamora. Okay, yeah, that's just game then. This is gonna be Trick Room, yeah. Oh. How? Oh, man. Yeah, what was our play there? I guess it was just to Fake Out Camerupt and go for Power Gem. But yeah, it didn't matter because we didn't even get a knockout into... Oh, I got a hair here flying around. We didn't even get a knockout into Camerupt via the Earth Power. So, like... God dang, bro. Let me just check for the future, just in case. Lamora... Not Mega. Regular Glow. Just against Camerupt. Earth Power still just does the most. It's a roll. Well, no, because they have 32. It was still a roll. It was a roll definitely in their favor, but it was a roll nonetheless. The World Cup starts tomorrow, so I hope well, started yesterday. If you're watching this Friday, hopefully you're all excited for that. Let's see. What do we like here? I mean, low punny, right? We have to go low punny. Don't really have that option to not go low punny. I think it's low punny Basculegion. I think we also need Mamoswine. And then Glamora. Did this? I think it's this. We just need to really get rid of King Gambit, and then if we can get... Basculegion's going to be tough too, but we can close combat Basculegion. Okay, go Whimsicott King Gambit. Okay. This is what I thought was going to happen. Just double Whimsicott here. King Gambit doesn't really put too much pressure. They could go for Iron Head into Glamora, of course. But if we can just take down Whimsicott right out the gate, I think we're doing really well. Okay, they don't protect, so we do get Whimsicott. Choppleberry. We still have actually a chance of knocking out King Gambit, even if it's Chopple. Pretty sweet. And they do go Iron Head, so that's great. We get the poison up now. Toxic Debris. Okay. Poisoned. We can Spiky Shield. It's Floette. Okay. Floette is fine. Close combat here. And we just Spiky Shield. Oh, wow. This Basculegion? Okay. Do they not know? Maybe they don't know. Maybe they just want to sack it. I mean, if I had double edge, this would just been GG, right? This is going to be tough end, though. Okay, they don't protect, so they're just going to go for Dazzling Gleam. Legion just lives, though. Yeah, just Dazzle. It should just knock us out 100% of the time. I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but it did. Now here we are. We go Mamoswine. I think it's just Earthquake, right? Earthquake and Spiky Shield. We don't get it. This is just Sucker Punch. Okay, it's not Sucker Punch. That's enough? A crit. Well, yeah, we just lose then. Yeah. I don't think that ever knocks out. Maybe it does. I don't know. If we get that Earthquake off, I think we just win. Because then I think we could just lock into Aqua Jet. Yeah, Dazzling Gleam never knocks out. Even if they're modest. Earthquake would have made it knockout to poison this. You know, that's just the way it be. And they can just sucker punch us now. They don't go for the sucker punch, though. So we get the Floette, but we just go down to the Kowtow. Oh, that's so frustrating. Yeah, that's just really, really frustrating. Because it's like, if we just get that Earthquake off, then we can just pressure both Pokemon next turn. And, yeah. Like, then we're in a really, really good position. Like, we could just protect an Aqua Jet to knock out Floette, and then we can just, you know, go high horsepower. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of break after those two losses. A little frustrating. Oh, BRB. All right, we are back. I made Basculegion adamant because we would have knocked out that Farigiraf if we were just adamant. So made sure that it's that now. But that's all I changed. I did look at some other stuff, but I don't know. We're just so bad against Garchomp that we need some extra. Is this a bot? This feels like a bot. Tempted to just go Charizard here. Yeah, but if we go Charizard, we have really no way to get rid of... I think it's always just Lopunny, Zoroark. Glamora, yeah, Basculegion. I think we always bring Basculegion as the last one, so they think that we're Basculegion. They could go for the Shadow Ball with Mega Gengar if they have it, but I think this might be a bot game. I think when you lose 2 games in a row, like, they give you a bot game. But I'm unsure. I have no idea. We'll find out. Because, like, what are they doing here? You know? I'm gonna fake out there, and I'm just gonna go for Shadow Ball onto Gengar. Just rip it. Gengar can't knock out either of our Pokemon, whether it's you know, Mega or it's not Mega. It can't knock out either of our Pokemon. And Aggron has Sturdy, so we'll just potentially break that. And we're faster than the Gengar. Let's see if it's Focus Sash. Yeah, no. I think this is a bot game, boys. I don't think this is a real game. Well, we will see. It is not anything. Okay. I think I just close combat here, and I just give up this. Let's give up this Lopunny. Get rid of the Aggron. Because then we just went with Basculegion anyway, so it's fine. If they go Mega and do something crazy, then we would have had bad times. Guess I could have went Shadow Ball. Psych up. So you're minus defense now, huh? Alright, yeah, that's definitely a bot. Okay. Close combat here, and Hyper Voice again. Hyper Voice now will do more damage. We go for Aqua Jet. Fine. Baby Finn is deceased. Bye, Baby Finn. And hello, Great Ball 2? What were we in? Great Ball 2 when we lost those two? Deadland Gleam. They do get a knockout on Lopunny, so respect to the potential bot. Because there's no way he made it up this far with this team, right? Without even going for a Mega. Yeah, I don't think so. Zoroark's Illusion more off. Go Basculegion. Let's just overkill it. Just overkill. No problem. No problemo. Sweet. Yeah, that one is what it is. You know, sometimes you need that pick me up, and they gave me that pick me up. So I'm gonna take the pick me up. Oh yeah, we were in Great Ball 1. Okay, we went down the Great Ball 2. Get into Ultra Ball, boys. Please. Only got like an hour left. I can play today. I want to be in Ultra Ball before tomorrow. We've only played about an hour of games, which isn't too bad. All right, pretty well-known team. It's always Lopunny, but I think I'm very tempted to just bring Lopunny in the back. Just lead Zoroark, Basculegion. Zoroark, Basculegion. We need Glamora as part of the problem too. Lopunny. No, I don't think we ever do it this way. I think it's Zoroark, Lopunny, Basculegion, Glamora. In this order. Make them think that I have the... You know what? It might be better to just have Protect on Glamora, honestly. I wish I had another flying Pokemon. Sneasler, Gyarados. Okay, yeah, then this is fine. Will-O-Wisp there. Fake out Sneasler. The reason why we have to fake out Sneasler is because it can close combat Lopunny, and we definitely don't want that to happen. we do not want that. Let's see if this is Mega. If this is Mega Gyarados, which I think on this team it actually is Mega Gyarados, but it can be used without the Mega. Oh my. Sure. Yep. That's frustrating. That's quite frustrating. Let's I guess let's do it again, right? Do it again and go for Protect. We're gonna lose Zoroark here. But we don't have enough pressure. I mean, we should knock out Sneasler from here because regular Sneasler knocks out from this range. So close combat to 60. Okay, so we do hit the Will-O-Wisp this time. We're faster than their Sneasler too. So for some reason they don't go for the knockout and they try to knock out Lopunny or something with both of them. Then we'll be in a good position. But this should just be the same play as the last time, and it is. But this time, now we can go out with... Oh, we're -1. Okay, so no. Alright, but we can go out with Glamora this time for reals. For realsies. And we can go for the Power Gem to knock out Gyarados. And we can go for the Close Combat to knock out Sneak. And yeah, they don't have King Gambit, so I think we're in a good position. This all goes properly. If they want to go and attack into Glamora, then they're just gonna put up spikes. Oh my god, bro. Are you kidding me? Why is he so bulky? Oh, he coached. Hold on. He let us back in the game. Oh, we're faster? Okay. Big damage. And he went Dragon Dance. Greedy as heck. What the... Um, I want to see what they want to do. I think we just double protect here. Because if they waterfall into Glamora, if they do anything into Glamora, either of their Pokemon are gone, right? So, yeah, and they just knock out their Gyarados here, which is great because it was faster than us. And they went for another coaching. What? I don't get that play. I'm really confused about that play. Garchomp. Okay. The Earth Power here. I think -1 triple axle will still knock out. Of course, we have to hit. Yeah, it always knocks. Okay, we hit the first one. Second one. We do hit the third one. Okay, perfect. So we should just win now because their last one's Mega Floette. And yeah, they can't knock us out here. So yep, they go close combat. That's fine. They get low punny, but yeah, then we just bring in Basculegion. And it's perfectly fine. Their best bet was actually just to double into my Spiky Shield to get a double switch. I think that was their best play. But, yeah. Oh, they forfeit. Okay. We take a forfeit. I don't think you ever forfeit there, but they don't know what my last Pokemon is, and they're just going to lose the information. So, it is what it is kind of thing, but yeah, they definitely should have played through, I think. Just get the information. If you're ever playing best of 3, never forfeit there, because I'm going to send in my last Pokemon, and you'll be able to see what I think is good against your team, so you're going to want to see and get that information 100% of the time. Matchmaking in progress. Moto. Okay. What do you got, Moto? Please not Hard Trick Room. Please not Hard Trick Room. Moto, we were just talking about this, my guy. All right, they do have Fake Out. Okay, so it's gonna be Basculegion Zoroark. This time, is it Mammo? I think this time it's Mamoswine and then Lopunny at the end. Of course, we want them to think we have the Lopunny, right? So they fake out into Lopunny 100% of the time. Now that we're adamant, we do get the knockout as long as they're not Citrus Berry, which is like a 50% chance. So we will see. All right, what do you got, Moto? Sneasler Gengar. Okay, was not expecting this. This is actually way better for us. I'm just going to... what do we got in the back? I'm just going to Wave Crash into Sneasler and Shadow Ball into Gengar. They're going to probably fake out Lopunny here. Probably fake out Lopunny and Shadow Ball Basculegion is my guess. I thought about switching it into Lopunny. Yep, there's the fake outs. It's Sludge Wave. Oh, interesting. Okay. We definitely get the Sneasler then. But we resist that like heck, bro. Bop. Okay, we're actually in a really good position here. I'm glad I didn't switch then. But I thought it was just going to be Shadow Ball into it. Oh, and we just one-shot the Gengar. That's that. Oh, critical hit. Yeah, I think it's a one-shot if they don't have any bulk, but I could be wrong. For Arc. And we have Gengar. Yeah. Actually, it always one-shots. The Shadow Ball. Unless they're bulky, yeah, it always one-shots. Oh, this is pretty bad. I thought we were gonna win. All right, I'm just gonna Will-O-Wisp Rhyperior. I don't think I can get the knock. Okay, I should have just went for the knockout. I should have just gone for the knockout. I didn't think they would have this in the back. Oh, don't be. If it's citrus, if it's not citrus berry, I'm gonna cry. Oh, I could have just hyper voiced. I could have just hyper voiced. Are you kidding me? Oh, why did I do that? Why? Rhyperior's not a threat. Why did I do that? That's so bad. All right, let's just do that, and let's just go for the hyper voice here. Oh, that was so bad. Yeah, it's just gonna earthquake. I should have just protected. Yeah, I should have just protected. Oh, son of a gun, dude. Oh. Oh, the throw. The throw is in. All right. This is okay. Because they're going to Psychic. We go for Earthquake Protect. Man. I could have just stopped the Trick Room and just won straight up. All right, we just do this. We do this. We do this. They can't go Earthquake, so it's probably going to be Rock Slide. It's probably Rock Slide plus Psychic. Oh, I overthought it. I just thought it would be Citrus. I convinced myself. Oh, I convinced myself it would be Citrus. Okay, hold on. Never mind. We just win. I don't know what they're doing. Are they just trying to Psychic Lopunny? They just Hyper Voice. Why would they do this? I don't know. Because Rock Slide might have gotten me there, actually. Looking at that damage. Wow, Earthquake never kills us here unless they crit. Alright, Ice Shard. There's no weakness policy, so we don't have to worry about that. 2 turns of Trick Room left. Yeah, okay. So we can just attack this turn and protect next turn and just GG. Yeah, just get some damage. They do Earthquake. Okay, yeah. A crit wouldn't have killed Lopunny, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, they should have just attacked because Rock Slide would have definitely knocked out Mamoswine. That was rough, bro. That was rough for them. I don't know. This is a tip for everybody. If you're under Trick Room and you have the Trick Room threats, just activate the Trick Room threats. My guess is that they don't have Rock Slide. Or else, you know, what else are you doing here? They might... Do they only have Earthquake? Like, what are their other moves? And then, yeah, just slow roll them. Yeah, that was really bad by me. Just Hyper Voice there, boys. Just Hyper Voice. But we do get to Ultra Ball, so I can take a break for the day. We're gonna have to sit through that cutscene. We'll do that real quick, and we'll pick up our stuff, and we'll talk about the team a little bit for day 1. Maybe put some badges on for the Ultra Trainer now. So, I mean, not too bad, right? We lost 2 games. We should have probably lost 3. We got a little bit bailed out there. I will take a bailout all day long. I'm not ashamed to take a bailout. So if any of y'all are ashamed to take bailouts, don't be. That's the name of the game, right? Sometimes you get bailed out by crits. Sometimes your opponent gets bailed out by crits. So you might as well take advantage of the ones that you have going for you. This one, it was just, they threw. And that's another thing. Never underestimate your opponent's ability to throw. Because people throw all the time and just like make some really bad judgment calls, especially when you're in the Great Ball tier, Ultra Ball tier even. People are kind of still learning the game, people might not be fully invested into the game as much as, some of us are. You're watching a video, you're a little bit invested more than maybe a super casual player. I'll probably end up doing this one, but yeah, the team feels really good sometimes, and then sometimes it feels really bad. And we gotta give a shout out to Low Punny. It hasn't missed triple axle yet, so full respect, 100% to Low Punny right now. Keep doing your thing. Zoroark has been missing Will-O-Wisps to make out for the fact that we're not missing triple axles, so it has that going for it. But it has been pretty decent. Even when we bring it in the back, it feels pretty good. Mamoswine has been a little bit iffy. I don't know if we should just change out Earthquake for Ice. I don't know. I feel like we need Ice Shard. All right. But I feel like we also need Icicle Crash. But right now we just have Earthquake, right? So it's kind of tough. Basculegion is fantastic. Obviously, he's like the best Pokemon on our team. Glamora has actually felt pretty good. I wasn't sure how Glamora was going to feel. But yeah, no, it feels pretty good, and it baits a lot of attacks into it, which is really nice. Charizard. And then Low Punny. Yeah, Low Punny has been good. Fake-Out is just so strong with Stab. And yeah, then you just close combat everything because they can't have immunity to it, which is nice. And Triple Axle just kind of finishes off everything else, which is really good. Yeah, the team isn't great. Like, I'll say it again. The team isn't great, but like it's functional enough that I think we can reach Master Ball with it. Now, will I get frustrated before that tomorrow? I don't know. You'll have to find out as the video continues, because I'm getting off for the night, but you guys can still continue to watch the video, so don't go anywhere. This is just halftime. Welcome back for day 2, everybody. I know it's been a few seconds for you guys, but it's been like 17 hours for me, so, a little bit different. We are in Ultra Ball Tier 4. That's where we ended yesterday. And, yeah, I have to bring up my damage calc and stuff, but I didn't change anything on the team. I don't know if I should. I'm not really sure. I'm just going to go with it for now and hope for the best. And, yeah, I don't know what it's going to be like in Ultra Ball. So let's get right into it, though. I only got a few hours. The World Cup is today, so that's huge news. And I would like to stream, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough time to stream today, depending on how this ends up going. Yeah, this could be really bad, right? Ultra Ball's like that step up, especially Ultra Ball 4, I heard is like super toxic. We have a Staryu. Staryu's a Pokemon that I actually used on stream. Oh man, this is really tough. It's like they have something for every single one of my Pokemon, which is very unfortunate. So what do we do then? I feel like we should be leading Glamora. Glamora was Zoroark. I don't know how much this does to Starmie. The wrong Pokemon. Zoroark. The Shadow Ball actually one-shot, so yeah, we definitely want to go for that. Like, I really want to bring Charizard, but I think we need Lopunny for the bottom 4 Pokemon. And then we need Basculegion at the top. The reason why we go Basculegion here is to make sure we don't get attacked by Starmie. Because I think they weren't going to want to go Starmie. Starmie's better against our team than Scovillain. But that's why we have to go Glamora, because if they go Scovillain, then we can pressure it for a one-shot, which would be nice. So, yeah, Starmie, our Chaladon. Yep. Okay. All right. We just Spiky Shields. And we go for Shadow Ball into Starmie. Now, our Starmie gets outsped by our Lopunny, so if we can just do damage to it, close combat should take a knockout, because I don't think it can ever get high enough. We're hoping that they just go into Glamora with a potential double up. We could see Thunderbolts into the Basculegion. Starmie goes for Flip Turn, so we just get Starmie here. This is great. This is actually best case scenario. Yeah, this is great. Love this. Alright, so Starmie's down, and this is probably Thunderbolts. It is. Which we should live because we're not Basculegion. And there we are. We are Zoroark. Got him! Now we just Earth Power into our Chaladon, and... Oh, no, we just go for the knockout on that, right? Because our Chaladon we could just knock out later. I'm going to go for this, and we'll go for Will-O-Wisp onto our Chaladon. The reason why we'll go for this play, because we can do damage to our Chaladon, breaking its potential sturdy, without having to pressure our own Pokemon here. And we'll see who's faster. If our Chaladon is... We should be faster, because we are max speed, Glamora. But they're going to hope for a good Moody boost. Yeah, we are faster than our Chaladon. This is going to be Flash Cannon. Oh, Aura Sphere. Okay. That does nothing. They must not have Flash Cannon. Speed went up. Okay. It's not great for us. But I think we just go for the Power Gem. And I think that we go for a Shadow Ball as well into Scovillain. Just double up into it. Because if we knock out the Scovillain, we should just be able to win this game now. They go Flamethrower. That's fine. And then we'll just knock out the Scovillain with this Power Gem. Bop, bop. Yep, nice. All right. We're doing pretty good. If this is Aura Sphere again, no, Dragon Tail. Okay. Oh, Glamora dodge. No, Glamora. Let him hit you. That would have been perfect. It's fine. It is what it is. We got the Earth Power Pressure still. And they got Snorlax as the last one. Okay, so this should just be wrapped up. We're going to go for Earth Power here. And we're just going to fake out into the Snorlax. Kind of like what we did yesterday. Where, well, quite a few games ago, if that game makes the cut, we faked out the Snorlax so we could put pressure on the other Pokemon. And we're going to win due to the forfeit. Great battle. Like, felt really, really nice. We were maneuvering fantastically. Yeah, that just felt like a really, really good one. I feel like we put ourselves in some good positions and stuff to win that. So, yeah, big fan of how that game played out. That first turn couldn't have gone better. It was great. I love that first turn. Bait them into thinking I'm the Basculegion is like the ace play. All right, so they have a bunch of ghosts, which I don't really like, but Lopunny does. You know, it's just the way it goes. We go with Lopunny. It's Lopunny Zoroark. I think we bring Charizard in the back. Yeah, I think we bring Charizard in the back, and then Basculegion. Is it Mamoswine? Is it ever Mamoswine? I don't think so. I think we need a strong special attacker in the back, but is it ever Glamora? I don't think... maybe it is Glamora, actually. You know what? I think it's actually Glamora. But we want Bask in the back, like the last one, so that way Zoroark comes in as Basculegion. We can bait out Will-O-Wisp and such things. Yeah, let's see what they go with here. Household Sableye. Okay. Interesting. I think we just close combat into Sableye. And, is it really Mousehold? I'm not too sure that's actually Mousehold. I'm just gonna double the Sableye slot. I'm going Shadow Ball here because if they go Encore onto us after, then at least we're stuck into a move that's fine. Mousehold actually protects, so we're just gonna get Sableye here. They go Will-O-Wisp into the Basculegion. Just like I said, we bait it. So that's fantastic. That's like great for us. And yeah, we just get the Sableye here. And it was actually Sableye. So that's very good to know. Yeah, that was really good. Now, is this going to be Focus Sash is the question. There's Gengar. So I'm going to close combat here, and... Is it ever switched to Basculegion? Yeah, I think it always is switched to Basculegion. No. I think it's just close combat and Hyper Voice. I think we just want to get rid of the Mousehold. We could bank on them not going for Follow Me, but most likely they're going Follow Me here. And they cannot knock out Zoroark. So we do get the close combat off. It's not. We could have just Shadow Balled. Ah, no. Okay, that's fine. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, they Focus Blast and they missed. Alright. Yeah, if they're Focus Blast, there's no way they beat Zoroark, right? We just close combat whatever they bring in. It's King Gambit, yeah. It's Supreme Overlord King Gambit. We're -2, so I'm thinking we should probably just... Oh, yeah, I can't switch. I'll just close combat here. And Will-O-Wisp for the Sucker Punch. Yep, nice. Nice. And we get King Gambit, nice. Sweet. This could not have gone any better either. This has been fantastic. And yeah, they go Focus Blast again. They do hit this time. That is perfectly fine. We bring in Glamora now. We missed the Will-O-Wisp, unfortunately. Zoroark has had an issue with hitting those. Okay. We will Earth Power and just Shadow Ball. Like I said, we only went with the Will-O-Wisp to bait the Sucker Punch, so that worked. But yeah, the World Cup. So the World Cup starts today, which is yesterday, as in your time. Who y'all think's gonna win? I have no clue right now who's gonna win. I gotta see everybody play in the first round before I decide who it's gonna be. Because there's a lot of options. But there we go. 2-0 to start the day. We've still only lost 2 matches, which feels pretty good. Very happy with that. That brings us to Ultra Ball 3.5, hopefully. Because we're in a 5... 3.5. Man, Ultra Ball's such a grind, dude. it's such a grind. This could be a long one, this second half. Yesterday wasn't too bad. We spent about an hour in actual playtime. It was more than an hour for me, but for you guys, it's about an hour. What the heck is this? What the heck is this? I do think Zoroark is good here. We definitely need Lopunny, like Lopunny #1. I think we go Glamora, Lopunny, Zoroark, and Basculegion, I think. Because what we need to do, like our main priority here is to just get rid of Umbreon. So I think that they might lead with Umbreon plus Primarina, or Umbreon plus Tinkaton. So I'm really thinking that's what's going to happen here. So we want a Pokemon that can pressure both of those, which is Glamora. Is nice because we can get some damage in and we can close combat. If they lead with Incineroar, like I think we're doing fine too. Tinkaton Primarina, yeah. So got the read right here. I don't hate this. I am going to just go for the I'm gonna go for the Sludge Bomb on Primarina. And I'm not convinced that Tinkaton's gonna knock out Lopunny. So I'm just gonna fake out Primarina. And we could cross fake out here, but if they do that, then we get the toxic spikes up. So I think it's a fair little trade here. But they could also go for Feint, which is a little bit of my concern. So I'm just going to go for the fake out on Primarina. Oh, that puts it in range for sure, right? And they do fake out Lopunny, so this is like 10 out of 10 turn, honestly. And yeah, Primarina goes down. That's the biggest threat to the team, so love that. Love that. Well, there's the biggest threat to the team, in all honesty. But we're just going to Earth Power into Tinkaton and go for... do we want to just Protect on this turn? Because I think they're going to play... Oh, no, they're going to Gigaton Hammer into Glamora, right? I think if I just get damage onto Umbreon, we should be good. So let me just do that. Okay, it's Focus Sash. I didn't know that was going to do that much damage. Maybe it's not Focus Sash. It's not. It just lives on 1. That's crazy. Okay, but we should be in range now to just kind of take this game with the Pokemon we have in the back. They can't take a double knockout here. And they do go Gigaton Hammer, so that's great. But yeah, Snarl doesn't do it. Like there's nothing they can do to take a double knockout, so I'm okay with this. We could have also faked out there, or Spiky shielded there, but yeah, it doesn't make contact, so like it's not that big of a deal. All right, they're gonna go for Play Rough, right? Do they have Quick Attack, you think? Let me see. What do I have? What do they have, I should say? They don't... They only have Sinistcha that would be willing to go into that, but I think I'll just do this, and I think I'll just switch to Basculegion. Because then we can just U-turn if we need to. They could have Feint, but then they'll get a second... Yeah, so this is going to be Sinistcha. Yep, nice, 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 nice. So we made the right call here. Perfect, beautiful. Sinistra gets poisoned. Do they have quick attack? Oh, Lumberry Sinistra. Wow, never seen that before. But this should still get the knockout. No, they just protect. Okay. And that's perfectly fine. They'll probably foul play. I think it's always just Sludge Bomb, Sinistra, Wave Crash into Umbreon. Okay. Yep, so we're going to get this. Like, so far, this is fine. If we just knock out Tinkaton here. Because Umbreon's going to come in and it's actually going to get poisoned. If we can get a poison, yeah. That's just GG then. There's nothing they can do. Yeah, Matcha Gotcha, yeah, that's not what you want to be going for, honestly. Like, yeah, you're going to heal back a bunch, but, like, you're just so far behind now. And I can just fake out into Sinistra and then Wave Crash into Umbreon. And since they're both poison, like there's really nothing they can do about it. Because then I just have close combat into either slot. Yep, and there's the poison. Just fake out into Sinistra and go for Wave Crash into Umbreon, which will get the knockout. If they, like I said, if they protect and they just take this fake out damage, then they're just in range, but they don't even protect. Get the fake out. Yep, there's Wave Crash, and that's GG. All right, yeah, no, that was another really good one. Really solid. They didn't have a Mega Pokemon, so like, or did they? Did they Mega? I don't think so, right? So, I mean, they were always just on a back foot. We were just so much offensive pressure out the get-go because we knew what their lead was going to be, right? We predicted their lead really, really well, and we were able to navigate that lead because we had an understanding of what would be good against our team, but we had the counter to what would be good against our team, which was just knock out Primarina first and just hope for the best. And if they wanted to fake out, like I said, if they wanted to fake out Glamora, one, we're still going to be faster with Glamora on the next turn. More than likely. I think, unless they're scarfed, right? But they showed they weren't scarfed because it didn't show the flinch thing. And then, yeah, so we were just able to take that one. Let's see. How do we beat Homo? I guess is our next thing here. I think it's Lopunny Glamora. Glamora hits almost all their Pokemon for super effective, or at least does neutral. It's really, really strong into their team. Their team is pretty good against ours, though. And I think it's Basculegion Mamoswine at the end. Is it Mamo? No, it's Zoroark for sure. It's this. Because then we can bait attacks into Basculegion with Ceruledge if we need to. But Ceruledge shouldn't be too much of an issue. I haven't seen a Garchomp today for our coverage moves here. Okay, this is really good. Right, because we could just fake out Kangaskhan and get damage into Ceruledge. And they don't have a switch in for this. Like, they'll still take a lot of damage no matter what they switch in. And our Glamora should be faster. They could protect. Not sure that they will, but then we just have so much pressure again on the next turn. So, like, what do they really gain from it? Yeah, they're going right for the Mega Evolution. And if they do hit Glamora with this, they get 2 levels of Toxic Spikes up. So that's always a fun little mechanic there for you. Yeah, they don't protect. Is it going to be Focus Sash? No, it just doesn't even knock out. That's kind of crazy. The weak armor, it's not weak armor. They do go for Swords Dance, however. So that is perfectly fine because they're never going to get to attack again. Yeah, we just go for close combat here, and we just go for Power Gem here. We just pressure the double knockout. They can't Shadow Sneak into low punny. So, like, yeah, they're... like, what are they even getting from this? Because if they go for Bitter Blade, they're still just slower than Glamora. If they go for Shadow Sneak, it has to be into Glamora, then they get Toxic Spikes up. They don't even knock it out because we have Focus Sash. Like, they're just in a really, really bad position at the moment. And we just have, once again, so much offensive pressure. That's what this team is about. Like, I had to go for a team that was just all offensive pressure. And yeah, they just go for the Shadow Sneak. So they just let us get up, you know, some Toxic Spikes, which is fantastic. Unless they Sucker Punch. No, they don't go for Sucker Punch. They could have gone for Sucker Punch, but then we would have just got 2 layers up, and then, like, they're even in a worse position. And they just lose their Mega. On turn 2, it did absolutely nothing. So, yeah, that's pretty bad for them. And they lose their Setup Mon, which is also really bad for them. And we still have Basculegion in the back, and we still have our Mega at full life, and they have Toxic Spikes down, so they're going to come out and they're going to get poisoned. So overall, we're still in a really, really good position. They do have Kevin, so I gotta respect Kevin for sure. So Melodic is going to get poisoned. I just double up into Kevin here. If it's not Focus Sash, then it'll just go down. They could go for Muddy Water. It's not Scarfed, so... Oh, no, we only hit once. Okay, they Sleep Powder low punny, though. We should be faster than Melodic, because Melodic are bulky. So, yeah, we do get Kevin. If we hit 3 times, though, that would have been pretty sweet. And let's see what they go for. Is this just going to be Muddy Water, probably? It's Scald. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. We'll come out with Basculegion. And we'll just go for Protect. We'll go for a switch into Basculegion. And we will just go for Will-O-Wisp, actually. Oh, we can't. We can't Will-O-Wisp. I forgot it was poison. That's on me. That one's on me. That one is on me. It's just Shadow Ball. Every day of the week. It's just Shadow Ball. I could have Will-O-Wisp myself, but that's okay. Because just in case they are Hypnosis. That's whatever, I guess. They're not leftovers, so they must be Life Orb. I mean, not Life Orb. They must be Citrus Berry. Oh, did they just run away? I mean, they got the burn. They have a chance now. The reason why I switch is because Low Punny was -2. I have more chances. Like, they can never one-shot Low Punny, so if I could just get them low enough, I can go for Fake Out, and then I can go for Protect, and then I can go for Close Combats. I just need to get them to that position. So, yeah. We just always go for Last Respects, and we just go for... Shadow Ball, so we can get the special defense drops, potentially. Because it could be Recover as well. They're most likely going to Scald into Zoroark. Oh, that still does really good damage, right? Yeah, there's Citrus Berry. If we get special defense drop, that should just seal it. Oh, that does so much. Yeah, they just go down next turn, no matter what. No, that's fine. It's fine. It is what it is, kind of thing. But yeah, they can't go for Recover because they just go down. If they Protect, they just go down. So, like, yeah, this is just over. The end game was a little choppy, mostly because they got that burn. And we also went for that Will-O-Wisp when we could have just Shadow Balled and made this like so much faster. Yeah, they just protect, but like we have, we're taking way less than you. So I don't know what you plan on gaining from going for protect. Even if you got triple protect, like you just go down to the poison, and yeah, you just go down poison next turn. And Basculegion is not even at half. Yeah, it just does nothing. So I don't know what your plan is here, but it's definitely not a good one. Yeah, that Will-O-Wisp was a mess. I just wasn't thinking, like, I'm not used to using the Toxic Spikes, so it just didn't occur to me that that's what was happening. But yeah, there we go. We take another one down. We're doing pretty good. I'm going to stay on this. You know, usually it would be a good time to maybe take a little bit of a break, you know, take a breather or whatever. But no, I'm going to keep pushing because we're in Ultra Ball 2 now. We're on a 7-game win streak, so we're feeling pretty good. Also, I hope you guys can't hear my fan. I did put a noise, you know, thing on. It is hot. I want to put my AC on. I have a way to make my AC not sound too loud, but I didn't put it on. I will after. That's for sure. I would like to get through this first. You know, it gives me more incentive to play well. And we are playing very well today. Like, we've been pretty dominant against everybody. So, I'm feeling pretty sweet. Is it Lopunny Glamora? Yeah, I think so, right? It's Lopunny Glamora. With Zoroark and Basculegion. I think we need Zoroark Basculegion here for basically one reason and one reason only. For Basculegion, right? If it locks into anything but Wave Crash, like, we can punish that. If it goes into Last Respects, we can punish it with Zoroark. So that's kind of where my head is on it. And then at the end, we have our own Basculegion to, like, maybe finish out the game against, like, a Garchomp or something if we really are in desperate needs. But their best play here is to just go Charizard Whimsicott and go for double protect, and then, yeah. Then we're kind of in trouble. We're kind of in trouble. But we'll see. We'll see if that's what happens. Because they're going to fake out Whimsicott. Yeah, we've been calling leads all day. We're on that call the lead game. No! I pressed right in the... Well, it was a good run, boys. I pressed right, but it hesitated. Yeah, and we would have got him here. Oh, son of a gun, dude. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay, well, now we just go for Triple Axle into Whimsicott, and we go Power Gem into Charizard. Like, we're still okay, but we would have just got Whimsicott here, and then it was just kind of GG from there. Because then they just have no pressure onto either of our Pokemon. But it's potential that we get a double knockout here. Heat Wave probably knocks out Lopunny, though. So maybe Protect was better here, but I'm hoping that they just go for an Encore. Yeah, they do go for Encore, so we will get Charizard. Yeah, Lopunny goes for Fake Out, which does nothing. Oh, we're faster than... Their Charizard's really slow. Hold on. Never mind. We're back, boys. We are back. Yeah, what do they go for here now? Hey, do we just sacrifice? What do we sacrifice? Basculegion, maybe? I think we just go out to Basculegion. Because we can flip turn if we need to, or just hard switch out into Lopunny. Yeah. I don't know why their Charizard is that slow. I guess because they're using Tailwind, but man, that bailed us out. I mean, we would have been so far ahead at this point if we just got that Sludge Bomb off. I literally pressed right, but there was like a delay, and it just stopped us from doing it. Yeah, that's a big boy. We just go out to Basculegion, and we just go for the Sludge Bomb onto Whimsicott. If they Encore us, we have 50% chance of, hitting either one, so it's fine. Like, they're going to probably just Earth Power and Moonblast into Lopunny, which I don't really care about. But if we can just get Whimsicott now, like, we're doing all right, I think. They could double up into Glamora, but maybe ours is faster. And Rock doesn't resist Rock, so like Power Gem will do pretty good damage into either of these Pokemon. I don't think it'll get knockout on either of them, but you never know. They Power Gem me. Okay, yeah, we live that. And they don't Encore, so they're just going to Moonblast into Lopunny, which is great. Because now we just get Sludge Bomb, which is great. Zoroark should come in as Lopunny now, which will be pretty sweet. We'll see if the last one's King Gambit or not. If it's not King Gambit, I think we just win the game. If it's King Gambit, it's a little dicey. They're also timid. They must be timid, or we're speed tying and they just won the speed tie. Man, yeah, we would have just straight up won on that first turn. God dang, bro. Especially because of how slow they were with their Charizard. It's Garchomp as the last one. Okay. No, they're going to protect, right? They're definitely going to protect. I don't know what to do here. I think it's Wave Crash just in case they don't protect, and we just Spiky Shield. I don't know if it's Scarfed. We'll find out here, which will be a good point of information. Oh, they just... Okay. Oh, they Rage Quit earlier. Okay. So it's just been auto battling for them, I guess. Okay. Yeah, we take that, though. That was really good. Yeah, they were taking a long time, but I thought they were just thinking hard. All right. Nice. I'm feeling it, boys. We've been calling every single lead, which is definitely helping us to win, but I was not expecting Charizard to be that slow. And we messed up on that first turn, but it is what it is. That's life. Okay, same team. Do they do the same thing? That's the question. I don't think they're going to do the same thing. We're going to play as if they are going to do the same thing, however. I think this one, though, I do think that we go Mamoswine. And then Basculegion at the end. If we can just save Lopunny until the end, like, we're going to do okay, I think. And Mamoswine puts pressure on the other half of the team after Charizard goes down. So I think it's a good call here. Like, Lopunny plus Mamoswine just pressures everything after we get rid of Charizard. We'll see how this goes. Glamora, Whimsicott. Okay, this is what I was expecting. That's why I said I think they might change it up. But yeah, this is the change up I was definitely expecting. I think we just fake out here, and I think we just Earth Power. Yeah. I think it's fake out Whimsicott Earth Power into Glamora. This allows us to get damage into Glamora guaranteed. Whimsicott is going to protect. Let's see if it's just double protect. It is just double protect. Okay. All right. Now we Sludge Bomb into Whimsicott and we switch into Mamoswine. And we Sludge Bomb into Whimsicott. The reason why we do this is because they're going to go for Encore, more than likely. And if we can get the poison, then we'll just basically be way ahead. Yep, there's the Encore. This will be Earth Power into our Glamora, which they seem like they're timid. And then, yeah, we get the Sludge Bomb in. Seems like they're all timid. Okay, it's not. Okay, that's good for us. Yeah, so Mamoswine won't be faster because they're timid. Okay, I think we just... I honestly think it's just Earthquake and Spiky Shield. I don't think Mamoswine's making it through the turn. I don't even think it's going to get to Earthquake. But just in case we do, I could have Ice Sharded as well to make sure we can knock out Charizard. We're in a pretty rough position, in all honesty. All of the timid... Oh, we're faster. Wait, how? Oh, you know what? That was Mega. Mega Glamora. Regular Glamora. Oh, we're speed tied then. And that means we're faster than Charizard. With our Glamora. Oh, it doesn't even knock out Mamoswine. Interesting. Yeah, so we're faster. We just need to knock out their Glamora then. Which we now have Fake Out Pressure. And Power Gem. Because, yeah, there's no way for us to be faster. Unless they're... Because if we're Jolly 252, like, we're 45 speed, but if they're modest, yeah, 38, which is what we are. So we can just go low punny here. And since he outsped Charizard, that means we outspeed Charizard. We just Fake Out in the Glamora. No. We just close combat Glamora. Just in case he switches something in, and we just Power Gem Charizard. Yeah, the Spiky Shield. Fine. They do protect Charizard. Fine. They just want to get some poison damage, I guess. They'll get a little bit of extra. I would try to predict, but I'm not going to go for the prediction. I'm just going to go for the confirmed damage. I'm not going to try to do anything crazy here. I don't want to get... Like, if they switch in the Garchomp for Charizard, like, fine. But they don't, so... We should just get a double knockout here, then. And then Garchomp should just lose to Basculegion. Yep, perfect. Nice, 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 nice. I think them losing that speed tie at the beginning, or winning that speed tie, made them think that my Glamora was really slow. When it actually wasn't. Alright, now we just protect Lopunny. Oh, it's King Gambit. Oh, that's not great. I'm going to do this. The reason why is I want to get rid of this drop and not take poison damage on this protect. I'd rather Basculegion take poison damage. Yeah, they just go Sucker Punch, so they're just going to take a free Earth Power here. Oh, yeah, and that's just a one-shot. Nice. Okay, perfect. Critical hit. Yeah, I don't think crit mattered, because then I just win, like, later on anyway. All right. Yeah, these slow Charizards, man. What the heck's going on? Like, your Charizard, I don't think should be slower than Glamora, because Glamora is an actual threat. All right, I think we just need to win one more, right? Because we're on this big streak. Yeah, I think so. At most, it's 2 more, so hopefully we can just win. And then we can be, you know, we can move on and then wait for Regulation MB, which is very exciting. All right. Yeah, we haven't used Charizard like at all. I think it's just low punny Zoroark. No, it's. Is it low punny Glamora? I think it's low punny Glamora. Zoroark, Basculegion at the end. Is it though? Is it Mamoswine? Is it ever Mamoswine actually? Mamoswine, Basculegion, I think. Because we need something that can damage King Gambit at the end of the game, where Zoroark. Actually, we can just go for Will-O-Wisp, right? I guess that's fine. Because I think this is just better overall against what they have. Yeah, let's go for this. This could be the wrong play. Maybe Mamoswine was the play. But I'm going to lock it in. Not feel super, super confident about it, but we're going to lock it in. Charizard, Sneasler. Yep, exactly what I thought. There's no way they let Charizard just take this, right? I don't think they do. I don't think they let Charizard ever just take it for free. I think it's going to be Protect, Close Combat. Or maybe they just went for the Fake Out. I don't think so, though. This could be rough. We'll see. If they didn't protect Charizard, like, this is rough. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We just get Sneasler here. Great. Nice. Yes. Okay, 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 okay. We're doing pretty good. I love that for us. Because what do they go for now? King Gambit? If they go King Gambit, we just close combat it and Spiky Shield. Just put it in range of Aqua Jet. Even in the sun. It's Basculegion. Okay. I mean... What do we go for here? I just kind of want to close combat Basculegion and just Spiky Shield. Is that crazy? I don't think so. Charizard's going away. This is perfect. It's King Gambit. Okay. This is going to be Wave Crash in the Glamora, probably. They're not I mean, they're not scarfed. So actually, we're probably faster. It is. It's Wave Crash in the Glamora. Beautiful. Basculegion goes down to 1, and they forfeit. Let's go. We just called them on every play, bro. Let's go. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Bruh. They make us win 2. We're on a 10-win streak. Just put us in. Just put us in. We're cooking everybody. Just put us in. We deserve it. God dang. Because now we're going to lose, right? We're going to lose to some crazy strat right here. I mean, Lopunny's really good here. Is there ever a Lopunny plus Basculegion? I actually think it is. Lopunny, Basculegion, Glamora, and Mamoswine, I think. Yeah, I think this is right. This is a little bit of a tough team. We're going to have to find a way around the Basculegion. Because we're not going to bring what's-its-face. But once again, if they lock into Wave Crash, then they can't really do anything else, right? So... Alright, I can fake out Talonflame and just go for Flip Turn into Talonflame as well. They could go for Thunderbolt. I think Basculegion lives it, though. The best part about this is that if I do get this fake out, and somehow Talonflame was to live, we actually outspeed it next turn. So it's pretty cool. Talonflame does protect. Okay. Unlucky. Okay, just double protect. That's fine. We can switch into Mamoswine and just close combat. Oh, do we do that? No. We always protect for the Brave Bird, and we just flip turn into the Talonflame. The reason why we do this is because he could go for Brave Bird into Lopunny. Like if he gets Tailwind up, he gets Tailwind up. Like we can pivot around that. But if he goes Brave Bird and just knocks out Lopunny here, then we just kind of lose. But like Basculegion should be able to survive a Thunderbolt. They just go Tailwind. Okay, we could have just got a close combat off then. Unlucky. Oh, they go Dragon Pulse. Yeah, that was... Yeah, this is kind of free then. And it's Focus Sash. So it's not no item. Alright, we can go Mamoswine, Ice Shard, close combat. Bro, he's so big, dude. He's just so big. He's just so ridiculously big. Bop. Okay, there we go. Down goes Talonflame. We'll take a Flash Cannon, that's fine. Like, bro's just... He's just bulky for no reason, honestly. Okay, it is stamina. And leftovers. Is that bad for me? Who did I bring in the back? Did I bring Glamora? They did. They brought Glamora. Did I bring Glamora? I did. Okay. I just need to end the game with Glamora. 2 turns of Tailwind remaining. We just go for Protect here. Switch back out into Basket Legion. It is Mega Glamora. We just need to get to the end game where we're just facing Glamora. Okay, interesting. What is this? Sludge Wave. Why'd you protect? I don't really get that protect, but okay. Just don't poison us. Good. Alright, we go Wave Crash and we switch into Mamoswine. I mean, they could just knock out Basket Legion here, but Lopunny is more valuable. So we need to make sure we're keeping Lopunny. And we need Glamora at the end, so we got to make sure we preserve Glamora as well. We need Glamora after Tailwind. After their Tailwind ends. But we need Lopunny, so that way... I don't know. Can we beat Basket Legion at the end now? I don't know. We'll have to see. We just go Sledge Wave again. Yeah. And Dragon Pulse probably will be enough. It should be. Maybe it was just... Maybe I should have just Aqua Jetted here. No, Aqua Jet was probably the play, no? Yeah, Aqua Jet was the play. Just to get damage onto Glamora. So close combat would knock out. Okay. I need this Earth Power to knock out Archaludon. But, I mean, if they protect Archaludon here, then at least we can just close combat it and Earth Power into Glamora. They do Spiky Shield Glamora. Yeah, they just double protect. So we can just close combat there. Should be enough, and then we Earth Power into Glamora. Or do we just double Glamora? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we lose this one. I think we need to Aqua Jet. Will this do enough now, though? It does at least 50, so... Unless they're max defense. Yeah, the only way they live that is if they're max defense, and then it's like a 2% roll. That's kind of crazy. We gotta hope we're faster now than Archaludon. We should be. Yeah, we are. And it does knock out Glamora. So the last one's probably going to be Basket Legion, but we just lose Glamora here, and yeah, we just can't win the 2v1, I don't think. Yeah. Guess I could just Spiky Shield. Earthquake. I mean, not Earthquake, close combated. Yeah, it's legitimately, if they are max defense, max HP, yeah, and they're at 50%. Yeah, they have a 20% chance of surviving. Alright, we need this to knock out, and then Archaludon not be able to knock us out. So we need a crit onto Basket Legion here with this close combat. But I think they might be Focus Sash. No, they're not. Hold on. We got the crit. Does Flash Cannon knock us out at -2? Most likely. But hold on. We've just given ourselves a chance here. Dragon Pulse. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 22% chance, bro. We just... yeah. That's terrible. Because then we would have 2v1. And we could have close combated and did whatever else and got the knockout. And then, yeah, they would have to Aqua Jet potentially. And we could Spiky Shield forever. Well, not forever, but for a turn. And try to get them on the Spiky Shield. Yeah, that was just unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. All right, we go low punny here for sure. I think it's just low punny Glamora. It's never Charizard, I can tell you that. Zoroark, Basculegion. I feel like having Charizard on the team is just like a negative for us. If that was a different Pokemon, I feel like we'd be doing even better. Because we kind of just have a dead slot on the team, right? Like, it's just Charizard. Mamoswine's also not that great. If Mamoswine was Garchomp, I think we would have just cruised. But unfortunately, it's not. It is a Mamoswine, so, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, we were really close there, though, on that last battle. That crit definitely put us back into it, but yeah, that 22% chance to survive, it was just too much. Because what would they have had? Liquidation, right? I don't know. Because if they had Wave Crash, they would have just knocked them. Actually, they did have Wave Crash, right? Because they weren't Focus Sash. Okay. We could just fake out Aerodactyl. And Power Gem into Incineroar. Fake out and Power Gem. If they want to fake out Glamora, sure. But I think we still just get Arrow. Maybe it's Mega Aerodactyl. Is that us? Triple Axel should still knock out after the fake out. Okay, they just protect. Unless they Parting Shot, then yeah, we don't get it, but oh, they just fake out Glamora. Fine. Toxic Debris. Triple Axel and we always Triple Axel and Power Gem Aerodactyl. Just in case it's Mega Aerodactyl and they dual wing beat low punny. Because if that's the case, then we just lose low punny. And Glamora will pick up the knockout. But if we do knock out with Triple Axel here against regular Aerodactyl, then it will just switch. It's just gonna be short. He has some bulk invest. Actually, it's a roll, so yeah, he just won the roll there. And he does go dual wing beat, which we do survive, so we will get Aerodactyl here. So no Tailwind for them. That's big for us. It's also a roll, actually, for them to knock out with dual wing beat, but they just Darkest Lariat getting 2 Toxic Spikes up. Sure. Do they have Sneasler in the back? Like, did they actually just bring Sneasler? I think I just switched low punny here. We'll see what's coming in. It's King Gambit. Just Earth Power King Gambit, protect. Switch. protect, or switch spiky shield. Those are the plays. Because it's definitely Sucker Punch, because they don't want to take close combat from low punny. Oh, they just protected. Okay, good call. Good call by them. Could have just hit Incineroar, but they go for the low punny. Smart. Let's go for the double. And go for Power Gem. No, it's always Earth Power into King Gambit. The reason why we go for the double protect is because if we get it, we're good. And if they go for Sucker Punch, then they just waste. But yeah, we just get the double protect anyway. So we just waste their Sucker Punch. And we get a Earth Power off. Nice. Could be Aqua Jet range. Yeah, I think this is the right play. The reason why I go for this play is because if they protect, but I think they're gonna Sucker Punch into. I think they're gonna Sucker Punch into Glamora, and go for Darkest Lariat into low punny. So if I can just get the close combat here and just damage, Incin, I think we're in a really really good position. And I don't think they ever. Oh, where they switch King Gambit, and we just get a free attack here. Ooh, that's really bad, actually. It's Choppleberry in Sin, okay. With the -1, we weren't taking it out anyway. But this will be Darkest Lariat into low punny. Yep. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Go into Zoroark. Already before. A lot. Okay. We just Shadow Ball it anyway. And we just Wave Crashens. Because they're in Aqua Jet range, so we just need to make sure Basculegion... He might go down here. But they can only Psychic 1. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, we're still in this. So we get Incin here. We can now Will-O-Wisp. And switch out. Oh. That's kind of crazy, no? That's kind of crazy, no? Gets adaptability again, unfortunately. I guess it can't get illusion, right? Alright, we Will-O-Wisp. And we just switch into Glamora. The reason why we do this is so we can reset Basculegion. Just in case we need to go for Aqua Jet. But if we can just hit this Will-O-Wisp, you know, Zoroark just been missing Will-O-Wisps this whole time we've been doing this. If he could just hit this one Will-O-Wisp, like, we're back, you know? We're just so back. Because it's probably going to be Sucker Punch, and I didn't want to go Shadow Ball just in case they called it, and they went Sucker Punch into the Zoroark. Because then we just lose Zoroark, and then, you know, we're just in a bad position. and we just kind of lose. So there goes Mega Gardevoir. With adaptability, mind you. It can't go for Hyper Voice, so it has to go for single targets, which is an advantage for us. It does go... Okay, all you gotta do is hit this Will-O-Wisp, please. Yes! Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. And then Basculegion just wins with Last Respects now. Oh, Hyper Voice becomes... Okay, yeah, no, I forgot. Hyper Voice becomes Fairy. That's right, it has Pixelate now. It got rid of... What's it called? So yeah, that's perfectly fine, though. We don't even care. We just need to get rid of King Gambit. Which we could have Shadow Balled, but once again, it was risky to make that call. And just Last Respects. Now, for any other build on this Basculegion, we just lose this game. But since we're Scarfed, we win this game. Bop. Yeah, you never live in that. Gardevoir. That might kill like 3 times over. Let me see. Basculegion. Last Respects. 3. Kills 4 times over. All right. Man, we might need 2 wins to get in now. Oh no. This could be a rough time. Because that barely gave us any points. Which is crazy. They get you stuck in the Ultra Ball one so bad. They want you to go on like such a crazy win streak to get out of it. It's actually wild, to be honest. All right, Zoroark, Basculegion. I mean, we always go Lopunny, because Lopunny is good against every single one of their Pokemon, besides one. And I think it's Zoroark, who's going to come in as Basculegion. I think it's Glamora and then Basculegion. The reason why we have it come in as Basculegion is so if they go for Basculegion or they go for their own Zoroark, they Shadow Ball. Or Hyper Voice, and they can't hit us. They can't hit our Basculegion. Whereas Lopunny can always hit them. So, like, it's fine. Lopunny is just really, really good here. We can fake out into... Because what are they going to go for, right? They're probably going to try to set up Sword Dance, but we can just Will-O-Wisp. We can fake out into Sneasler, Will-O-Wisp, into Scizor. And then we're doing okay. I don't think they ever go Dragonite, but if they do, like, we're just in a way better position, too. It is Dragonite. And it's potentially Basculegion. I mean, should we just do this and Will-O-Wisp Dragonite? What's the downside to this play? Yeah, I think that is the play. The reason why we go for this play is, one, we can see if it's Zoroark. Is the Basculegion, and so we can Shadow Ball if it's not. We can also see the speed tier here. And 2, we want to break the multi-scale. That looks like it's Basculegion, and it is Scarfed. So we do get the Will-O-Wisp off. See what Dragonite's going for. Is it Dragon Dance? Would be what I would expect. Rain Dance. Okay. Interesting. I'm just going to Protect and Shadow Ball. Because they're most likely going to go try to knock it out, right? Shadow Ball Basculegion. Does it get Muddy Water? Maybe it gets Muddy Water. But it's like, it has to lock into something, right? And we can kind of try to play around it. It does get Muddy Water. That's probably going to be enough. Definitely with the rain. Definitely going to be enough to knock out Zoroark. Is this going to be Tailwind now? This is bad. This is actually really bad. Hyper Voice. Okay, it's Zoroark. Not Dragonite. What's our best play here? Are they modest or timid? I guess our best play is just switch into Glamora and just go for last respects onto Basculegion. We need to save Lopunny. We are faster, so we just get it here. That's great. We are going to take a Hyper Voice, though. Or they just go, yeah, Bitter Malice. Okay. All right. This is actually very good for us. It might not look great, but this is good, I think. That was really, really unlucky for us. But we have Glamora out. It can't be one shot. Lopunny can pressure. It is Dragonite. So we can go for Power Gem here. And we can just... to ever just Power Gem into this? No, it's always Power Gem here, right? And where are they going to go with Hyper Voice? It's Power Gem Fake Out Dragonite. Because if they don't... Okay, they did protect it. Unlucky. Unlucky for us. Okay. Yeah, I should have just went with my gut. I'm just making bad calls here. Just making some bad calls. I could have just faked out into that, and then I wouldn't have gotten Icy Winded, and then we'd be in a good position. But now we're not in a great position. I'm just going to rip it. You know what? I think they're going to Hurricane, but I think we lose either way. So I think we need to make an aggressive call that they think we're going to protect. Sorry, I punched the mic on accident. Yeah, I should have just made that call and just doubled into Zoroark here. I think they actually... No, they made the call, yeah. I think that one was definitely 1000% winnable. I just wasn't expecting what they went for. And that's what kind of lost us the game there. I wasn't prepared for the rain dance. I wasn't prepared for the muddy water stuff. And that's on me, you know. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a breather. It's been an hour, so let me just take a little bit of a break, and we'll come back, and hopefully we can just grind out 3 wins and get into Master Ball. All right, we are back. I'm gonna do recruit. Took a little bit of a break, mental break. I gotta just trust myself. You know, if I trusted myself that one, we would have knocked out Zoroark. Then we would have been in a good position, but I didn't trust myself, and then here we are. But yeah, so let's see. I think I just grabbed Kangaskhan. I was hoping for like a shiny or something. Give good vibes. I can't use this Pokemon. I'm just doing it for the daily, basically. And complete all this stuff. And get some more quick coupons for when the format resets. So let us keep going. All right. Man, I really don't... I wish we didn't have Charizard. I regret picking Charizard. I think I brought him to 2 games, right? And 1 game, like both games, I don't even think we used them, right? Okay. This seems like the popular thing right now. But what's good is Glamora's pretty decent into it. Like, what do we do at the end, though? I think it has to be Mamoswine for this one and Basculegion. Because we need more offensive pressure. Just in case we can't knock out Garchomp with Triple Axle, we have Ice Shard that we can damage it with. It's also a way for us to, you know, knock out Focus Sash Pokemon like Whimsicott. Wow, this is wild, right? This is kind of bad for us, no? Gotta lose Lopunny here. I think just doubling here is probably just better. I really hope they don't protect and just Hyper Voice, because if they do, I think we just straight up lose. I don't think there's a way back from that. I guess Charizard was the play. Kind of crazy to say. Okay, we do stop Trick Room. We are going to lose Lopunny to Hyper Voice, though. Oh, Psychic. Oh, this is great. Oh, hold on. We're so back. That is fantastic for us. Let me see. Basculegion into Gardevoir with only 1 boost. It still knocks out. Yeah, okay. So that's going to be our game plan here. I wouldn't be surprised for Incineroar to come in. But at least we stopped that. In Gambit. I think I just close. I just double protect. Let's go for double protect. See what they want to do. Hopefully it's not Trick Room Gardevoir, because then that's bad. Yeah, that'd be really, 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 really bad. I think they're gonna protect. Oh, they didn't even protect. I could have just swung. Could have just swung the swing, bro. And Iron Head. Okay. That's really bad. I just go for second Spiky Shield. There's no reason to do anything else. Could have just attacked. That's a super aggressive play by them, honestly. Oh, Gardevoir protects. Hold on. They're going to Sucker Punch. They're going to Sucker Punch in the Glamora. Yes. Okay, hold on. We're still in. We just get the knockout on King Gambit, which is the only threat now. Which was the only threat. Okay, we should just win this. Let's see what the last one is. We just have to hit Triple Axle if it's Garchomp. It's Basculegion. Okay. It makes it a little bit more difficult. I'm just going to... Man. What's the play here? I think the play is actually switch to Mamoswine and just go for Sludge Bomb. Because I think we need Fake Out Pressure. If we could sacrifice both of these... Like, we don't really need Mamoswine anymore. Oh, they lock into Aqua Jet. Is this Hyper Voice? Yeah, okay. They lock into Aqua Jet, which is huge. Because now we can just fake out there just to ensure that that's what they're locked into, and also break a Focus Sash. And go for Last Respects and knock out Gardevoir. So yeah, this should just be a win now. Okay, yeah, that was pretty good. My guess is that they didn't lock into it, but we'll see right here. Okay, we still don't know. But we do get the knockout on Gardevoir. If they didn't lock it, I mean, they just lose to close combat anyway. Because look how much that did. That did 30%. Like, this is just 4 times stronger, right? It's just 3 times stronger, I mean. But they didn't go for Aqua Jet, so yeah, they didn't lock in, so that's perfectly fine. That means we outspeed anyway, so we do take the victory there. Nice. That one could have ended really badly, but we made some aggressive calls and we got them right. And yeah, that Protect, I don't get that Protect on Gardevoir on that one turn, but it worked out for us, so I will take it. I will definitely happily take that. What do they got? It's going to be a similar team probably, because that's all we've been facing is like the same team over and over. A little bit different. Are they going to go with the Charizard? Probably. I always think it's just these two for this matchup. And then I think it's just Zoroark, Basculegion always. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. We faced a very similar team. It might have even been the same team, just different order earlier. Once again, I don't know which one of these games is going to show up on the actual video, because I'm going to edit it and take out some of the bad ones and whatever else. You know, do some highlights, but this is probably going to be a long video, like 2-3 hours maybe, depending on how long it takes us to get to Master Ball. If we win this and get to Master Ball, like, we're cruising, baby. I might just upload the whole raw thing, just edit out all the in-between parts and, you know, whatever else. And put it up that way. Make sure... I didn't make sure I was recording audio, so yeah, you know, sometimes you forget to record the audio. The way it is. Gardevoir is pretty good against our team. Minus the Basculegion, I guess. We can just get it, the end game to Basculegion. Two-win streak. They're trying to get up. Okay, Sneasler Charizard, exactly. Perfect. This is exactly what I thought. And we've seen this before, right? We just go for the knockout onto the Sneasler. It could be Quick Guard. If they're Quick Guard, it doesn't work because we're faster. We've already seen that happen. Choice Scarf, Quick Guard, we're cooked. We're kind of cooked. But we'll get Sneasler, so, you know. See what they want to go for here. My guess is that they're just going to Mega and then Protect Charizard. It's Mega X. Oh, they might not Protect. Oh, it's the Mega X team. Okay. I wasn't expecting Mega X because we faced this team earlier and it wasn't Mega X. They don't. They're going to go for Dragon Dance, yeah. Yeah, okay. We do get Sneasler though, so that's good. How do we beat this now? Let me see how much Glamour actually does to fix. Power Gem's still not. What do I want to do here? I think it's just double protect. No, it's not, right? It's just close combat, because if they want to go for this, then we'll get a lot of damage in, and we'll get damage into Charizard. It is just fake out into Glamora. They do Dragon Claw. Okay. Yeah, it was just double protect. I just second guessed myself there, which I shouldn't have done. How much does Basket Legion do? I just don't have a ton of experience playing against this thing. X with only 1 is 80. With 2, does it knock out though? With 2, it does knock out. So I'm just going to click Last Respects onto Charizard. And Power Gem into Incineroar. So yep, they do go for that. I don't know how we beat Incineroar now, though. Yeah, that was a big mistake by me. Just lives. Okay. Yeah, no. It was just double protect. If I just double protect there, then I can just get the Charizard and I get a close combat. Going for that play was just really, really bad. I don't really understand what I was going for there. I was thinking I would outspeed, but yeah, with the Dragon Dance now, there's no way I outspeed. So that was just a really, really bad play by me. Yeah, just double protect, but if they Dragon Dance again, then we were in a bad position, I guess. But we still just knock out, right? And we still have our Focus Sash, which is important. We should have just preserved the Focus Sash. I think that was the big mistake that I made. All right, well, we can never stop them from setting this up, but we're going to go for these. Oh, they don't actually have... What's my way through this? I'm not even sure. I don't think I can win this one. We're going to drop down now. Man. I mean, we can always crit, right? Are they they're probably Citrus Berry. No, they're probably Citrus Berry Incin. I'm not sure. And if they go Lopunny, then they can fake us out. So, you know. Double-edged sword a little bit. We just don't have anything for this team, in all honesty. I mean, their only mega option is Lopunny. So what's their game plan? Like, do they want to end games with Lopunny, or are they trying to, like, win with Lopunny out the get? I can try to go for, like, Flip Turn plus Will-O-Wisp. Or I just go Wave Crash Will-O-Wisp, I think. Because if they go for Fake Out... Regraph Incineroar. Okay, that's what I thought. And I should have probably just... I don't know. I guess putting Taunt on wouldn't have helped. They're going to fake out into... They have to fake out into Lopunny. They don't really have a choice. But they can be really aggressive too, I guess. Yeah, they just fake out into it. Come on, be strong. Oh, the crit! Yo, let's go. All right, you know. We take those. We definitely take those. And Hatterene's coming in. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Wave Crash here. And Shadow Ball into Hatterene. Oh, I should have doubled Hatterene. They're going to get Trick Room up with Hatterene. Durr, what am I doing? But what's their last one, right? We can fake out now, which is nice. So just putting Hatterene to fake out range, I guess, is what we want to do. I should have just doubled Hatterene, though. Rookie mistake. A rookie mistake. Just kidding. I didn't know that was going to not go. I'm going to be 100% with you guys. I had no idea. All right, what's the last Pokemon? It is Lopunny. So if we did get Trick Room up, that would have been fine. We just Wave Crash. And we Will-O-Wisp. They can only attack one, right? And we still have our Lopunny with Fake Out in the back. We hit the Will-O-Wisp. We should just win. A close combat Basculegion. Okay. And it makes sense. They're going to lower their defenses. We do hit the Will-O-Wisp. Nice. There's a chance they also don't have Protect. A lot of Lopunnies aren't running Protect. And we have Focus Sash, so yeah, we just clear this one up because they have to go for close combats. There's 3 Lopunnies on the field. What the heck is happening? All right, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. We just need to go on a little bit of a streak again and not get stuck into this win, lose stuff. That's going to do a massive damage, yeah. And then this probably just knocks out. It's single target as well. All right, 3 Lopunnies who survive. So we got very lucky there. With that. Basculegion at -1. Yeah, it does like 50. And then, yeah. Zoroark does about 30. Yeah, that wouldn't have been enough. So we did need that crit. We'll take it. We'll take it. You know, sometimes luck is against you. Sometimes luck's with you. So you got to just take what you can get. And that time we took the RNG, right? We take that 4%. 4% chance we win. We took it. All right, Frostlass, which is really, really good again. Like, Lopunny is excellent against Frostlass. I think it's just these two. I really like these two as a lead. I think it's Mamoswine and it's Bask. Is it Bask? Is Zoroark and Mamoswine? It might be. No, I don't think we can ever bring the Mamoswine into the Charizard stuff. I just don't think it's good enough. What's the play here? Is it Charizard X? Don't want to get cooked by Charizard X again. I just want to win so we can get up a little bit. If we could just win, lose, win, we'll be in a better place than if win, lose. You know, we just need a streak of 2, and then we can lose 1, and then we can win 2 again, and then get out of here. So that's kind of our goal right now. Sneasler Basculegion. Okay, not at all what I was expecting. We want to preserve, because they're going to wave crash here. 'Cause then we'll be able to hit them back. And we'll be able to knock out... Like, we are threatening a double knockout next turn. Which is really sweet. Bro. This wave crash. He is scarfed. The outsped Sneasler. And what does Bask do against Bask? X no buffs. It's 80. Okay, yeah, it's what we want. Okay, we could have just got a double knockout then. Oh yeah, because King Gambit. What does it do against Sneasler? D? Combat. Let's just be a little bit more cautious. We're gonna go for a double switch here. And we switch it this order. One, they're not gonna know who's who because they're gonna sucker punch and they're gonna... Oh, they didn't sucker punch. Interesting. That did way too much. I think we Will-O-Wisp this order. Could have just got the knockout. Could have just did damage in the King Gambit. They're playing really well. U-turn. Break a Focus Sash. U-turn though is kind of crazy. I could have just Poison Touch. Okay. Man, I could have just Earth Powered. And been pretty sweet spot. Ask Legion coming back in. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna rip Shadow Ball and I'm just gonna rip Shadow Ball Earth Power. I do Sucker Punch, so yeah, they're just gonna get the double here. Ugh, man. It was just Will-O-Wisp. I thought they thought I was gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, and they just go back out to Sneasler. How do I beat Basket Legion now? Sneasler, okay. F57 is a roll. I'm just gonna rip it. I have to. I mean, I'm so far behind, and if I can just get the double here, then I just win. And if I don't, I just lose anyway. So it is what it is. I'm hoping they think I'm gonna fake out King Gambit and go into Sneasler. No, they just go for it. Yeah. Yep. Oh man. No, they played really well though. They just made some really, really aggressive calls at the beginning of the game. That punished me. That's all. And sometimes that's how it is. I like how I forfeited, and it's just playing through everything. Like, okay, bro. Like I already forfeited, but sure. Like, I forfeited like 5 minutes ago, bro. Like I was trying to avoid all these animations and get on to the next game. Man, just win one, lose one, win one, lose one. Yeah, I didn't think they would just hard switch the Basque Legion out. I could have punished that. I could have punished a lot of the plays. Yeah, I could have punished. Wave Crash into Sneasler was probably the play with, yeah. I could have punished a lot. All right, here we go. How do I beat Charizard Venusaur? Oh, Punny Glim. Basque Legion for sure. The Mamoswine, though. I think this might be Mamoswine instead of Zoroark. But Zoroark's faster, right? And I have no way to actually hit Charizard if it's down to just Charizard. Yeah, this is tough. I just don't know if I can beat this team either. I don't know what my play is into it. We haven't faced it yet. Venusaur is really, really tough for my team. Instinct Garchomp, okay. Not really what I was expecting. Just double protect. Play it safe. If they want to lock in the Earthquake, they can. They'll hit their own instant. They have to fake out. Like, they could switch into Charizard here. But yeah, I think it's always just fake out into low punny and go for Earthquake. Oh, Garchomp actually protects. This is very good for us. And Parting Shot into Lamora. Okay. I am going to just Power Gem into Incineroar. Garchomp shouldn't be able to knock out low punny if I do miss. Oh, it will actually because, well, that would mean I would have to have missed. Okay, Charizard also doesn't really want to take this, I don't think. Like, that's still pretty decent damage. I almost actually went Power Gem into there, but I figure I'd just go into Incineroar. Activate the Citrus. Okay. And Parting Shot on low punny. Okay, perfect. That's fine. They're gonna go out with what's his face? Garchomp. I don't think at -2 we get it. Oh, it's Charizard. Garchomp. I put in Charizard on accident. It's a roll at -2. I think we just sacrifice Zoroark. And we Spiky Shield. And now we know a lot of these Charizard have been slow. So we got a possibility. And if Zoroark doesn't go down, then we can, you know, Shadow Ball, or we can how much does Shadow Ball do? The Charizard. Not enough. It is just Earthquake. And Heat Wave. We can also just go into him, right? We can go into Basque Legion. An Air Slash, okay, great. Yeah, Basque is probably just better, right? In the Sun, Wave Crash, -1. Yeah. It's low punny. It's always low punny. They know I'm going to go for that, right? I think they're going to switch Garchomp out into Incin. Nice, we called it. Like, let's go. Let's go. Slightly more aggressive play. We have Scrappy now, so they can't intimidate us. Charizard uses Protect. Great. All right. Why does it say I take recoil from close combat? Huh? What? Why does it say I take recoil? That's weird. Oh, because yeah. Never mind. All right, it's Venusaur. Three turns of Sunlight. How much does actually... Triple Axle knocks out from here. Oh, they got super aggressive. They get the poison. No. Let's go. Actually, the poison's good, no? Hold on. No, it's not. It's pretty bad, right? It just knocks out. They're gonna just protect, right? I just do this. And Spiky Shield. Because I think they just protect Garchomp. And I think they want to get kind of aggressive with Venusaur. Yeah, they do. I think they're going to Earth Power. They're going to sleep Glamora. Oh, no, they didn't. Okay. I could have knocked out Venusaur there. Oh. So bad, yeah. One turn too. Last respects. And we always Sludge Bomb. Venusaur. Do they have a... They must have Leaf Storm, right? They have Leaf Storm, we just lose. Energy Ball, yeah, we should just... Oh, we lived! Hold on! Hold on, we just win. Because this knocks out... No, it doesn't! Oh, no! Oh, they went Rock Slide, though! Basculegion dodged! Come on, don't flinch, Glim. Don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch. Don't flinch, don't flinch. Yes! Oh my god. What an actual survival. The fact that they didn't go Earthquake is kind of wild. And then Basculegion dodging there was huge. I mean, I just Spiky Shield, right? Oh my god. We didn't deserve that win, but I will take it. I don't even care, bro. I don't even care. No regrets. The win one, lose one continues. Can we just win 2 in a row, please? Please. I want to make my team better against those Charizard teams, but we just can't. Oh, so that's why you run Leaf Storm, by the way. Because if you can't guarantee a knockout on Basculegions, like, you're just doing it wrong, I think. Alright, Lopunny is very good here. I don't hate Lopunny plus Zoroark. And Zoroark comes in as Glamora, I think. And Basculegion Glamora. I think this is good. We will see. Mousehold Gardevoir, yep, that's what I expected. We'll get a Hyper Voice off. Trace Limber. They can't trace the other ability. Fake out Gardevoir, and we Hyper Voice here. Because just getting damage on Gardevoir will ensure that, like, if we just get double damage here, with Hyper Voice and Fake Outs, then Gardevoir just goes down to Shadow Ball. Because we can just close combat Shadow Ball. But they think we're Glamora. So they're probably going to Super Fang, right? But what they don't know is we're not Glamora. And they just follow me. So this is even better. Because now we just break Focus Sash and just do significant damage. Great damage. And we're faster than Gardevoir, so we can just close combat here. And we can just Shadow Ball into Gardevoir. And it's just a double knockout. And they can't really switch anything into the mouse hold position. Okay, perfect. This is great. So we just get Gardevoir, and they still just have mouse hold sitting on the field. Great, great, great. This is going to be Garchomp. King Gambit, okay. We just close combat here, and we Will-O-Wisp into King Gambit. You're going to follow me Sucker Punch Zoroark, probably. Or go for Tau Cleave into it, which is fine. But we get the knockout on Mouse Hold, and we hopefully can hit this Will-O-Wisp, which should put us in a very, 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 very winnable game. Yes, nice, 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 nice. Kowtow Cleave probably still knocks out. I'm not too sure. They low kick. We definitely survived that, yeah. Like, Lopunny is very light. And then what's their last one? Basculegion is their last one. Okay. How do I go about winning this one? I think it's protect. And I think it's protect. They have to lock into Wave Crash or they lose. Aqua Jet. That's an option too. But then they still just lose. If I just knock out King Gambit. I just Shadow Ball here. I should have burned it. I should have burned it. That was a mistake. Should have went for the burn. Because if he Sucker Punches, then we kind of just lose. I don't think we lose, but we are in a rough position if he's... But I don't know if Sucker Punch knocks out, so we might be just fine. But they could double that position, I guess. Oh, we're faster. Acid Berry, okay. Interesting. Then we should just win. Not Scarfed. Goes Wave Crash, nice. Does a lot, but we... And they do Kowtow Cleave. Let's see if it's enough. It doesn't even knock out. Just Aqua Jet, and we will go for Will-O-Wisp into Basculegion. I think they're just going to Aqua Jet into Zoroark. Get some damage on King Gambit. Yeah. And they do. And they Kowtow Cleave. Should be fine. Oh, no, they Sucker Punch. Oh, sweet. Okay. We just double Basculegion. I just beat King Gambit, so... Yeah, and they don't go for the Protect, so this will just get the knockout. Nice. Okay. That should just be GG now. They just can't beat Lopunny plus Glamora. And they Sucker Punch for some reason. Do they not know we're Scarfed? They might not know, I guess. Okay! Is that it? Hold on. Is that it? That's 3 in a row, right? Hold on. I was kind of locked in. Bro. That was 2 in a row. I thought we won 3 in a row. I don't know what I'm thinking. All right, we just need to win one more. Come on, please. Give us a good matchup. Please. Like, that was a good matchup for us. Please, 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 please. Okay, Perish Trap. Okay. What's our Perish Trap answer? Is Lopunny plus Zoroark, right? And Zoroark comes in as Glamora. This is our Perish Trap. They locked in, bro. What the heck? They locked in so fast. Frostlat's Archaladon. I wasn't expecting this. This fine? I think this is fine, right? Do we go down the Blizzard and is that bad? They can only Blizzard against us. So, and Lopunny is faster. So if we just get the knockout on our Chaladon, we can just close combat. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Are they scarfed? Oh, they just double protect. Okay. Okay, fair enough. That's a fair enough. Okay. Man, I feel like we just do this. Yeah, our Chaladon's going out. Politoad's coming in. Sweet. Frostlass is mega, so we just get Frostlass here. I think. I assume. I don't know. And we burn Politoad, potentially. Oh. Let's go. That being a one-shot is so good. And we do get the burn. Sweet. Okay. We're in very, very good position now. I mean, I think it's just this. I don't see why we would do anything else. Yeah, they're just gonna go for that, but like, what are they gonna go for, you know? Like, Icy Wind, I guess? Bro, they hit Raw Hypnosis? That's kind of crazy, no? Wow. Well, that does turn the game around, I will be honest. And we just click this, and we just protect. Oh, we Will-O-Wisp. No, yeah, we Will-O-Wisp. Want to get burn on our Chaladon. So then it has no healing. Wow, that's crazy. Just the Raw Hypnosis is crazy. Wow. Okay. And Weather Ball. Okay, sure. Is he? He's not. Okay. That's actually very good for us. Alright, what's his last one gonna be? It's gotta be Sinistcha, right? I mean, we just rip this. I think we rip that in this. Lopunny stays asleep. That's bad. I think they're just going to double Lopunny here. Is Citrus Berry Politoad? Yeah, that's enough. I was going to say, is it going to be enough? But it is. Man, hitting that and then us not getting the wake up is really, really tough. It depends on what the last Pokemon is. It is leftovers. Oh, it just didn't activate last time. I guess Burn goes after. Oops. Last respects and Earth Power. I think we're still fine. We're potentially still fine. Depends on what this is. Okay, it is Sinistcha. So that's best case scenario, actually. Our Chaladon's going to protect. We get Sinistcha. We don't get Sinistra. Which is probably better for us, actually. It's actually way better for us, right? That's actually bad for them. Because now they don't get Politoed in. Yeah, and they can't... No, I see what they do, right? Yes, we got him. Okay, perfect. All right, yeah, their play was to switch this in, hoping that I just go for that, but no, I just go for the knockout on our Chaladon here. And I think we're faster. I think we already saw that we're faster. Yeah. Perfect. All right, woo. Okay. Yeah, that was a little bit rough, I'll be honest. That was a little bit rough, and my heart is pounding, but yeah, I made the call. I did make the call. I had to make that call. It felt really good to make that call, to be honest, but yeah. Now we just last respects here, and we power gem. Yeah, it's always power gem. Power gem into Sinistra. Power gem does more than Sludge Bomb's gonna do. They have to hit like a raw hypnosis and a weather ball on the same turn, and obviously they can't, so yeah, and that just knocks it. Okay, we made it to Master Ball, boys, with the recruit team only. Yeah, okay. Sweet. Sweet. Okay. I am very happy about that. Yes. Let's wait for the confirmation. But man, that was a little bit of a rough patch right there. That took us a couple hours to get through Ultra Ball. But we finally get through. Oh, okay. That feels really good. I think we played that one really well, and I made that call at the end. I figured the worst case scenario there, right, is that they just use, what's it called, right? And just make me attack. They use Rage Powder is their worst case scenario that they can do. So if they Rage Powder, then I just get an Earth Power free into our Chaladon anyways, and it gets knocked out next turn by a Last Respects. And I can go for Last Respects, like, you know, any other move, and then they have to hit another Raw Hypnosis. And I won that despite them hitting that Raw Hypnosis and really doing big damage to us, because without that, we straight up won that game right out the get. Yeah, let's see where we are. We are ranked 1775. Yo, that's pretty big. That's like really good. Where does that put us in the rankings? How do I check? I go here. Battle data, right? Rank battles. I could have clicked over there, but I'm an idiot. So, you know. Friends. There you go, friends. Doesn't tell me what rank I am, though. I'm only ranked them. Oh, right there. I'm blind. 16,000th entering is very good. The rankings are lower than they were last season. I'm not sure what that is. I think maybe they lowered all that stuff, but I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. All right, let's get our rank up awards. Oh, we get this, and we get the rank up 3 award. So yeah, we get 2,000. All right, let's see what achievements we did, and then we're going to talk about our plans for Regulation MB for this account specifically. Look at all the stuff we're getting. Look at all these quick coupons. We're going to need those. So, yeah, I'll decorate my guy too. I'll put some of this stuff on. I won't spend any of my VP until I know we're good. But what my plan is we're going to do the same thing, but I have to use a random number generator for the 1 through 10. So I get random recruits, and then I also have to get a random Pokemon from that. And I don't get the pick, right? And this could end with me not being able to make Master Ball because the team's just not good enough. But I thought it would be a lot of fun to do that. Something different, something unique. I'm going to put this team up. Definitely fix it up if you're going to use this team. I know that shows the code, but I'm going to go to view details. Change Charizard and Mamoswine, right? And just put in Garchomp and anything else, basically. And because you're nerfing yourself running Charizard. But yeah, so I'm going to do random, but I get one pick. So I can pick out of the 10 myself. But I still have to use the random, but only once. So if I do it on the first pick, the next 10, completely random. If I wait until the last one, it might be too late and I missed a really good Mega Evolution. The only reason why I'm allowing this is because I might miss out on getting a Mega Evolution and then I'm just kind of nerfing myself. So, yeah, I want to make sure I can pick a Pokemon to be my Mega Pokemon and then I could pick around that. But if I get a Mega early, like my first or second pick, then who knows? Then I can just wait until the last one and get a really good sweeper or something like that. So there's a lot of options. But yeah, go check out the team for yourself. I know this is a long video. I hope that you guys are enjoying this. The World Cup's about to start, so I'm going to go watch that. Let's see if Mexico can beat South Africa. And yeah, once again, let me know who you think's going to win the World Cup down below if you follow it or anything like that. If your team's in it, let me know. Who's your favorite player in the World Cup? One of my boys, Pitar Musa, he's actually on the Croatian team. He's my boy because in Football Manager, he scored over 350 goals for me. So yeah, he will always be in my heart. But yeah, that is it for me, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this very long video. And if you guys like more stuff like this, let me know down in the comments too. And if you did enjoy the video, please thumbs it up for the effort I made. Subscribe if you're not. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.